9 in Double A in the state, battling home standing Hughesville, number 4, coming in at 17-1. CI's club coming in at 17-2. Hi again, everybody. Gary Crispin and Babe Mayer. They've talked about February 13th, Valentine's weekend for a long time. The rematch from the last time they played, the second time around. And Babe, remember a year ago, Sock won here, Hughesville won there. Now, Hughesville's going to try to get the clean sweep in the regular season.
Well, you know, this is probably the second of what potentially could be 3 of the biggest games in the area if both these teams match up one more time in the playoffs, which there's a good likelihood that they probably would. But again, you know, you talked about last year, Loyalsock won here in this gym in the opening game. And then Hughesville goes down to Loyalsock and beats Loyalsock. Let's see if they can reverse it back again this year. I'm sure Ronnie Enciner mentioned that to his team before they came into this gym.
No doubt. A couple of weeks ago, of course, Hughesville dug themselves a little bit of a hole and then stormed back. And then an Ellison Love putback rolled out, in and out, and rolled outside and fell out of that rim and did not go in to win the game for Sock. They go OT, and it was all Hughesville. And Hughesville won it, outscoring this club 18-2 in OT. They won it 65-49. The final score of that game, pretty amazing. Sock's only other loss came to Lewisburg in the last game you saw us do in cable sports. Again, in OT, they ran out of breath, didn't have enough, and they lost by 10. Only 2 losses of the year. When they lost the last time to this club from Hughesville, the team was down, but they came roaring back to play the best basketball they'd played. Then they got clipped by Lewisburg, and we'll ask CI a little later, where are they right now?
Yeah, well, you know, I think that CI right now is taking a look at this ball club, and he's trying to figure out what is wrong. What's the recipe here to pull this team back together? This is a team that only lost 1 player off of last year's squad, and they are not playing up to the potential that they have out on the floor. That really bothers a coach like Ronnie Enciner. He's got to try to figure it out tonight.
No question, both teams need more balance. More balance than Gurney on one end, Love on the other. They need some other guys who are going to step up if they're going to make that run deep into the playoffs this season. It's going to be a big one tonight. Hughesville and the Loyalsock Lancers here in Hughesville. It is our Rennie Rhode Armor Allstate Insurance Game of the Week, Sunday at 10, Monday at 7, here on Comcast 70. We'll be back with a Fairfield Auto Group, Fairfield for Fair Deals pregame show. Don't go away. You know, I made the switch. You should make the switch, too, when it comes to insurance. Rennie Rhode Armor Agency for Allstate here in Westminster Drive. Rennie, congratulations on 30-plus great years.
Thanks, Gary. We can meet everybody's insurance needs from auto, home, life to commercial. We have very, very great prices and a great discount package available right now.
Absolutely. Great discounts now. Rennie, what is that number? Best way to call you?
921 Westminster Drive at 326-6645.
The good hands people, Rennie Rhode Armor Agency.
Dad!
Hey, sweetheart. Good to meet you, Tim.
Likewise, sir.
Beautiful new BMW.
Beautiful, yes, but not new.
Son, I know a new car when I see one.
Yeah, but it's pre-owned.
Right. And you'll get the master suite tonight, Tim.
Looks like new, performs like new. And with a warranty for up to 6 years or 100,000 miles, it's hard to believe it's pre-owned.
Fairfield BMW, the Fairfield exit off I-180 Montoursville.
Ode to the Subway $5 footlong. For a meal both your appetite and your wallet can passionately embrace. Dig into an entire foot of fantabulous flavor for a freakishly low $5. That's 41.7 cents a delicious inch. So high five Abe Lincoln and liquidate your hunger with the massively meaty sub. Any regular footlong, just $5 each. Only at Subway restaurants. Subway, eat fresh.
Wouldn't you just love to get away from this cold, dreary weather and relax on a sunny Caribbean beach right now? Well, AAA Travel can get you there with the largest selection of resorts and all-inclusive packages at the most competitive rates around. We offer all the most sought-after destinations: the Bahamas, Virgin Islands, Cancun, Jamaica, and more at prices that fit most any budget. Don't travel with strangers, travel with someone you trust. Call your nearest AAA Travel professional today or visit AAA.com for the widest selection of Caribbean vacations at the most competitive prices.
Rainbow Carpet, your flooring headquarters for over 20 years in Central PA, has you covered for all the new flooring designs. The Massera family will help you every step of the way with those new creative ideas. From carpeting, ceramic tile, laminate, vinyl, hardwoods including exotic hardwoods like bamboo and Brazilian cherry. And their carpet and cleaning service and water and fire restoration is second to none. For all your flooring needs, see Tony, Mary, Anthony, and John, the Massera family at Rainbow Carpet.
Creating smiles for the people of Williamsport, Lock Haven, Wellsboro, Spring Mills, and Berwick. Lynn Orthodontics is Dr. Heaster Lynn, a board-certified orthodontist. Dr. Lynn is also certified in Invisalign. He offers free consultations, in-house financing, and low monthly payment plans. And of course, Lynn Orthodontics accepts all insurances. We'll give you a smile to be proud of. Call Lynn Orthodontics to schedule a free consultation.
We're back, Fairfield for Fair Deals. Fairfield Auto Group pregame show from Hughesville tonight. Lancers 17-2, 17-1 Hughesville. This is a Club Bay Bear ranked number 4 in the state. Lone lost to number 2 Communications Tech in the Williamsport Showcase a couple of weeks ago, 2 weeks ago tonight, actually. Well, here we go. Big ball game tonight. Let's talk fast facts about tonight's game. And they're brought to you by Palco Federal Credit Union. Tom Rachel of the gang down here in Pennsdale, PA. All right, fast facts. Here's a fast fact. This is a club playing defense. Everybody talks about putting the ball in the hole. Tags teams play D. Hughesville comes in the second best defense in the area. And in District 4, giving up only 41 points a game. I think that's pretty impressive. That's a key when you play a team like Loyalsock that can be a high-scoring club.
Well, you know, I don't think there's any doubt about that. I think defense is going to play a big role on this smaller court here tonight. We saw that happen against Hughesville when they played Lewisburg in the first game on this floor. The floor is small. If you get a good defensive game going, you can make it tough for your opponent. But I'll tell you what I think is a big fast fact for tonight's game is. Only a couple of days ago, you went into this game tonight as the last game that would be considered in the regular season as to how you would seed in the district playoffs. And, you know, that was really a bad break for Loyalsock in the fact that Lewisburg is the team that Hughesville plays on Monday. If Hughesville would lose to Lewisburg, that could really change the seeding around. The District 4 people finally came to their senses. I didn't like the original when they decided to let anybody in, but they finally came to their senses. They will not end the regular season until next Saturday, so every game will count from this point.
Good.
And that is huge for Loyalsock, because Loyalsock thought, hey, after tonight, we can't do anything tonight, even if we win. Now they do have a chance with a win tonight to put this into perspective that they could be seated number 1 in the district. And Gary, I want to tell you something. If you don't think this is going to be a rowdy house tonight, this is the JV game, you people here in the background. They are getting on the officials. They are into this game, and it's only the JVs. They better save some for the varsity, but I'm sure there'll be noise.
Well, we mentioned the folks who were out here, tailgating in the parking lot, having a party, getting ready, about 2, 3 in the afternoon, and they start letting people in the gym, I believe, at about 4:30, 5 o'clock. But it is a tough ticket here in Hughesville, PA. Let's talk Price Optical Athlete of the Week. Jersey Shore Bulldogs had a big night last Saturday from Ben Barnhart. 28 points. He put it in against Selinsgrove in a 20-point Bulldog win. Well, I tell you, that's a nice ball club up there. They've had their breaks, their ups and downs. Ben Barnhart, when they play well, a lot of times Ben Barnhart has a big night, as he did. 28 points. Jersey Shore's Ben Barnhart is our Price Optical Athlete of the Week. Babe, we're going to take a timeout. We'll be back in a moment. Coming up, we'll talk coaches. We'll talk strategy. Hughesville and Sock, the rematch of 2.5 weeks ago, the last time they played earlier this month. We'll be back with more. Get ready. Spartans and Lancers are next.
At Price Optical, we set our sights on your vision. Our focus is on providing complete quality eye care. Whether your sport is football, basketball, or baseball, stop by Price Optical for all your sports eyewear needs. Sports eyewear is a durable solution for keeping your kids' eyes safe and protected. We also have a large selection of everyday kids frames. At Price Optical, our selection is great and our service is better. After all, quality is always the best deal. Price Optical, for the finest in eyewear.
For some 70 years, Palco Federal Credit Union has served this area so well. The bottom line is trust. Palco President and CEO Tom Rachel is here. And Tom, what separates you from all the other financial institutions?
I think there's three things, Gary, quite honestly. One is our tradition. We've been in the area since 1938 serving our members from one location. Our dedication. We have employees that have been on board with us for as long as 22 years in some cases. And our service. We offer the services that financial institutions much larger than us offer. Loans, savings, checking, online banking, where you can do everything that you want to do right from the convenience of your home.
And of course, you get to know the people so well. Trust is a key when you're dealing with your great representatives here.
Absolutely. Trust is very important to us. Our loan supervisor, for instance, has been with us for 22 years. Kathy Heinzelman helped a lot of families in her career here at Palco, anywhere from a school loan to a house loan to anything in between. So trust is very important to us. Gary, another new person that we have on staff is Michelle Koch. Michelle's been with us a little bit over 2 years, has recently been named as marketing coordinator, and is doing a great job.
Well, I've been a member about 15 years, and I enjoy the friendly, convenient, and efficient way they do business. And we're pretty much on first-name basis, and I enjoy that.
It's like Cheers. When you walk in, they say, "Hi, Kathy. How are you today?" Everybody knows your name, and my family's been coming here for 30 years, and I plan on keeping the tradition alive. 30 more years.
Well, Tom, 2 more. The 7,500 satisfied members of Palco Federal Credit Union. You've got to really be happy about that.
Absolutely, Gary. I'm very happy about that. And we would like you to become our next satisfied member here at Palco. You visit our website or give us a call at our toll-free number that you see on the screen, and we would like you to become our next member here at Palco.
Local people, local pride. That's what Montour Home Comfort Services has been about for over 80 years now. Trained technicians with years and years of experience give you 24-hour emergency service and peace of mind. Special programs like the Comfort Club and price protection save you money over the course of your heating season. Call 1-888-MONTOUR today. That's 1-888-MONTOUR. Montour Home Comfort Services. The name you know, the company you trust.
The hot place to be before and after the big game. The Lodge, just off the Golden Strip for great food and great fun. Whether it be Friday night happy hour, Monday night football, or a night for dinner with family and friends. And check out the all-new outdoor patio, featuring the area's best baby back ribs, great steaks, their famous mile-high nachos, juicy burgers, mouth-watering wraps and pasta, and save room for dessert. And check out the special banquet area, behind sheets in the O'Connell Lodge on the Golden Strip, The Lodge.
Bye, Daddy.
Wow, nice new BMW.
Thanks, but it's not new.
Not new.
No, it's pre-owned.
Look, there's a reason why you sent Jenny to the Sparrows, but honor, that begins at home.
Looks like new, performs like new. And with a warranty for up to 6 years or 100,000 miles, it's hard to believe it's pre-owned.
It's pre-owned. Sparrow's honor.
You have no honor.
Fairfield BMW, the Fairfield exit off I-180 Montoursville.
Who is a 1967 Hughesville graduate, who is a two-sport athlete for the Spartans in football and basketball, a local baseball standout, and not only as a player but also as a coach. In football, he lettered for 3 years, was senior year co-captain, MVP, West Branch All-Star, and won the Golden Helmet Award. He played basketball 4 years for the Spartans and played American Legion baseball and was a catcher for the Pitcher Rockets. He would go on to play football and baseball in college and graduate with a degree in education. And for 38 seasons, he would coach the Spartans athletic teams in his hometown of Hughesville. Who is this week's Rennie Rotto Allstate Insurance? Who is he and where is he now? Well, stay tuned at halftime for the answer, and stay tuned for more of the Fairfield Auto Group pregame show coming up right after these messages.
Really like to thank all the people in this area for making our office one of the biggest and most successful really in the Allstate Corporation. Right now we're looking, and with the 14,000 accounts, we're emphasizing the need to meet with as many clients as we can and review their coverages. 9 out of 10 times these reviews end up saving people money, not spending more. This is our option to make sure they're not spending more than they have to and they have the right coverage to meet their needs.
Good hands people, Rennie Road Armel Agency. For the finest detail and handcrafted jewelry, there is one name to know. Blair Brothers Goldsmiths, Oaks Plaza, East 3rd, Golden Strip in Williamsport. Let them make you an original. And remember, they are your diamond headquarters. Absolutely the best prices, bar none, on diamonds anywhere in Central PA. And of course, the finest gemstones in the world today, from sapphires to tanzanite. Now is the time to let them make you an original. Blair Brothers Goldsmiths, your diamond headquarters, Golden Strip. Welcome to the world of River Valley Transit. Today we're going to tour this entire region that River Valley serves. Your name, sir?
Ron Drury.
And today the Carl Stutz Trolley. Where do you go with all the passengers?
We take a historic view of Williamsport, Pennsylvania.
Sounds great. Let's check it out. From the Peter Herning Transportation Museum, featuring the new Pullman car, or the Hiawatha and Susquehanna State Park, River Valley covers the region. River Valley Transit with more than 1 million riders every year, dedicated to getting you there.
Ode to the Subway $5 footlong. For a meal both your appetite and your wallet can passionately embrace. Dig into an entire foot of fantabulous flavor for a freakishly low $5. That's 41.7 cents a delicious inch. So high five Abe Lincoln and liquidate your hunger with the massively meaty sub. Any regular footlong, just $5 each. Only at Subway restaurants. Subway, eat fresh.
Hi everybody, I'm Babe Mayer. Today, sports participation requires quickness, agility, core strength, and explosive power. At the Mayer Sport Training Center, athletes develop these and many more physical skills necessary to improve sports performance and reduce sports injuries. Interested in improving quickness, agility, core strength, and explosive power? Contact me, Babe Mayer, at 322-3910. The Mayer Sport Training Center, located in Ragnar's Racquetball and Fitness Center. Call 322-3910.
Kyle!
What's up, Mom?
You went on a 29,000-mile joyride in my brand new BMW?
Mom, it's pre-owned.
But your father said it was new.
Yeah, new as in you didn't have it before.
Looks like new, performs like new. And with a warranty for up to 6 years or 100,000 miles, it's hard to believe it's pre-owned.
Wait till your father hears about this.
He knows all about it.
Fairfield BMW, the Fairfield exit off I-180 Montoursville.
And we are back. Rainbow carpet, keys to the game. Part of this Randy Rodermo Allstate Insurance Game of the Week here from Hughesville. Great atmosphere, loud place during the JV game. And, of course, get ready. 17-1, Hughesville, 17-2, Loyalsock coming in. All right, some of the keys, certainly, to this ball game. You've got Nick Tagliaferri that has turned this town on end, made it a basketball town. And you know what they've done since he arrived here. You've got CI, 700-plus wins, adding to his total as one of the winningest coaches in Pennsylvania, all-time winningest here in this area. Great matchup, the veteran against the younger coach has put together this great program, both ranked in the top 10 of the state of Pennsylvania. I think a couple of keys. First of all, one thing, Loyalsock likes to run. Hughesville likes to run. They both can play some outstanding defense. I think both teams, we mentioned it earlier, need more balance in their play. You don't want to rely just on Gurney, just on Love, and you better have Taggart and Jeffries maybe in that backcourt step up. On the other side, you've got Pagana and Stopper, people like that. I think one guy that really has helped Sock is Tyler Bogacic, who has turned into a guy that can help you inside and out. Ironically tonight, though, he will not start the game. It's going to be Mike Kinney's assignment on Brian Gurney. That's going to be a big one, putting a really good athlete on him.
Well, I don't think there's any doubt at what you said. I think you need some contribution out of more players than what you've been getting in the last couple of games. Gurney and Ellison Love are not going to win this game without help from other people. But I think one of the keys for Loyalsock has got to be you have got to get Biddle back into the ball game. In the first game, he had 11 points in the first quarter, then basically disappeared for the remainder of the game. That can't happen. Biddle is too big a force in the middle. Biddle has got to move without the ball. They've got to get the ball to him and let him either dish it off or take shots, but he can't stand in the paint and wait for the ball to come to him. He's got to move to the ball. They've got to get him into the game. For Hughesville, I think one of the keys in this ball game is I always said Hughesville does not play well on their home court in big games. They play better up at Williamsport. They play better in a bigger court down at Loyalsock. They tend to play better in bigger courts. I think that Hughesville has got to get some shooting from the outside offensive rebounds and putbacks to be in this ball game. It's going to be a good one, Gary. It could go either way.
No, good point on Biddle. Remember, he only had 5 against Lewisburg. They took him right out of the game and outplayed by Rice, their big guy in the middle. One thing for sure, Hughesville hasn't been healthy all season long. Bryce Pardo, questionable. He's a little bit banged up, has I believe, a muscle pull or banged up one of his legs coming into this ball game. When you take a look at the other side of it, front court for this Hughesville team, maybe the best shape they've been in. Despite Pardo being a little banged up, Hanford and Lesher are starting to play their better ball. It's going to be a war here tonight. We can talk all night about some of the keys. It's going to be fun. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back. We'll let the coaches talk about what they think their keys to the game are. This is the Rennie Rhode Armor All-State Game of the Week and the Fairfield Auto Group pregame show. We'll be back from Spartanland, USA.
We're up here at Gary Chrisman's. We're going to take a look at a beautiful glass backsplash. We incorporated some stainless steel just to bring the appliances together, and we're going to show you a lot of neat ways to bring color into your home. Another way to incorporate glass with ceramic tile. We do everything from facelifts to full remodels. And now here's my dad to show you some more products.
We're here at the Thompsons, and here's an example of one of my favorite exotic hardwood floors. It's called amendium. It's from South America, and as you can see, it's beautiful. With professional installations such as ours, you'll love it too.
Rainbow Carpet, not just an average flooring store. They do complete remodels, and they feature the hottest new products and design tips with 20-plus years experience. Rainbow, bringing your dreams home to you.
Wouldn't you just love to get away from this cold, dreary weather and relax on a sunny Caribbean beach right now? Well, AAA Travel can get you there with the largest selection of resorts and all-inclusive packages at the most competitive rates around. We offer all the most sought-after destinations: the Bahamas, Virgin Islands, Cancun, Jamaica, and more at prices that fit most any budget. Don't travel with strangers, travel with someone you trust. Call your nearest AAA Travel professional today or visit AAA.com for the widest selection of Caribbean vacations at the most competitive prices.
Palco Federal Credit Union has been a tradition in our area for nearly 30 years. Tom, Rachel, tell me why you're different than all the other financial institutions.
Gary, we're owned by our members. Not everyone is eligible to be a member of the credit union. I ask that you visit our website or give us a call on our 800 line to see if you're eligible to join.
Now, Tom, what are the services that you have to offer?
Gary, we offer everything that you can possibly want. We have checking, savings, loans, home line, our online banking, where you can do everything from the convenience of your home. We would like you to be our next member at Palco.
You know, you talk about the good hands people, you talk about Rennie Rhode Armor Agency, but Rennie, all these years, it's all about service for you guys.
Absolutely, Gary. Insurance is one of these things you want to know when you have a need that they're going to be there for you. We have the best hours in the area, 6 days a week and 24-hour-a-day service. Our philosophy is whenever you need us, we'll be there.
Absolutely. Rennie Rhode Armor Agency. Rennie, what's that number?
326-6645.
Get covered. Rennie Rhode Armor Agency.
Local people, local pride. That's what Montour Home Comfort Services has been about for over 80 years now. Trained technicians with years and years of experience give you 24-hour emergency service and peace of mind. Special programs like the Comfort Club and price protection save you money over the course of your heating season. Call 1-888-MONTOUR today. That's 1-888-MONTOUR. Montour Home Comfort Services. The name you know, the company you trust.
And once again, the official car dealership of the Cable Sports Game of the Week, Fairfield for fair deals. Fairfield Auto Group here at the Auto Mall in Toursville. Rick Quigley, first of all, congratulations on another incredible year. 2010s are flying off this lot.
Thanks, Gary. It has been another record-setting year here. We have 12 franchises and 6 locations. And really, it's very convenient for the customer to come and buy new and used cars. We've got a lot of certified pre-owned, and it makes a difference when shopping for a car.
And something about these 2010s, great variety from dealership to dealership. Great-looking cars, many with incredible gas mileage.
Great gas mileage, great interest rates, a lot of things, a lot of benefits for the customer to buy a car, and it's certainly paying off for the customer this year.
And pre-owned cars, you've got hundreds all over Central PA.
We always stock over 1,000 new and used cars in stock, and to be honest with you, it's been hard to keep them in stock.
Rick Quigley, once again, congratulations on another great year, and thanks for being back with the Game of the Week.
Thanks, Gary. Our pleasure.
Fairfield for fair deals here at the Auto Mall in Toursville. We are back. Rennie Rhode Armor All-State Insurance Game of the Week. And certainly the rival coaches corner update. Last time these teams played, Brian Gurney stepped up for 30, 20 out of 21 at the free throw line. And, as they ended up winning it going away, they got the advantage in overtime, and it extended the lead, and it was just all over but the celebration. And Sock then rebounded with very impressive wins after that, but then lost in another game against Lewisburg where they ran out of gas in overtime. Only 2 losses of the year. Of course, Hughesville's got a killer schedule next week. The makeup game with Lewisburg at Lewisburg. Remember, they beat them in double OT the last time. We'll do that on Monday night. They've got 3 games next week. But tonight, the focus is on this Loyalsock Lancer team. CI, the last time you played, after the loss, you played better. Then you lost to Lewisburg in a tough OT game. So where are you guys right now?
Well, we've had 2 good wins this week, Gary. So I would have to say we're on the upward trend again. The competition wasn't as keen this week, so it's really tough to judge where we are, but they're excited for this, and with this atmosphere and environment, you can't get much better.
No doubt, it's great for the area. All right, second time around for your club against this team you know so well. Matchups tonight. Let's talk about what some of the little changes might be. What do you need to do to try to shut this club down?
All right, we're going to have to stop Brian Gurney. It's a double-edged sword here. He's very quick, he's explosive, and so we got to contain him. We can't let him penetrate. But on the other hand, we can't send him to the foul line. He buried him at the foul line the last time. So we feel that's the key to the game is we can contain Gurney. Hopefully everything else is going to fall in place.
What about balance of the rest of your club, knowing that you rely a lot on Ellis and Love? What about the other guys? Is that concern you right now with the idea that maybe some of the other guys need to step up so you have more balance?
Absolutely, Gary. You hit the nail on the head. I'm certain that Hughesville's saying the same thing about Love as we're saying about Gurney. But there are 4 other guys out there that have to make major contributions. And we're just not a great shooting team, so we've got to work hard and score when the opportunity exists.
CI Ron Ensinger getting ready for this big ball game tonight. On the other side, Nick Tagliaferri's team only lost that 56-53 loss 2 weeks ago tonight to Comtech out of Philly in a game could have won, but certainly they're in good shape coming in. And, here they are, playing some good basketball, trying to get themselves healthy. But Tag, what an atmosphere you've created here in Hughesville. This is a club coming in that not only do you play some great basketball, you've got people standing in line to get into this place.
It's like this a lot of games. Our student section, they're out there tailgating in the tech building parking lot for most home games. I rolled up here today early at 4 o'clock, and there was already a line in a packed parking lot. So our community does a great job of coming out. They work hard to get seats in the gym because they want to be here. They come early and stand there and sacrifice their own time to be here. So I appreciate that.
Last time around, you guys dug yourself a hole. Then you came roaring back. You go to OT. And then you win it going away. What did that do for your team's total feeling about where you are this year?
I don't know. That whole week was difficult for us. We were missing some key guys. Like, our regular starting front court wasn't there that night. And, we sucked it up as a team and won some tough games against some really good opponents. And that, it just illustrated the character that our kids have.
Okay, where are you? You knew you wanted to peak at the right time. Last year you did. You got to the Eastern Final. Where are you now?
We're getting better. We're improving constantly. We played pretty well the last time out. Starting to get a little bit more healthy. We only have 1 kid tonight that may not get in. Big loss, but we'll deal with it. We're improving. It's a little early yet, and the guys know that, and we're slowly climbing the hill to where we want to be here in another couple weeks.
Okay, key to the game tonight, beating Sock 2 times this year. What do you need to do?
Well, we got to come out and be aggressive offensively. We kind of got caught up in a game that we don't like to play the last time, but it's always a key on the defensive end. We need to take away some of their easy baskets and do a good job on the boards and just play solid Hughesville Spartan man-to-man defense and give ourselves a chance.
All right, there he is, Nick Tagliaferri. Babe, we're ready. This should be one of those memorable nights here in Hughesville, Sock and the Spartans.
Well, there's no doubt about it. Anytime these two teams match up, it's a great game. You talked about the two coaches. They are great coaches in this area, and that makes for a big game, Gary. We're going to have some fun here tonight.
Yeah, number 4 in the state, Hughesville. Number 9 in the state, Loyalsock, a backyard brawl. Last time they played, it was number 4 against number 5, and I couldn't remember two local teams being highly ranked that high in Pennsylvania playing each other, and it's another top 10 shootout. And you say, well, this probably is the second of 3 because these are the favorites in District 4 AA. Should be fun. Stick around. Rennie Road Arbor All-State Insurance Game of the Week. This has been the Fairfield Auto Group pregame show. We'll be back from Hughesville. Don't go away. When it comes to great food, great fun, my favorite place, Rival Sports Bar Grill in River Avenue. And Dale, congratulations on another huge year.
Thanks, Gary. We work really hard on being good here. And I know, Gary, your favorite is a steak salad.
What would give you that idea? Since I have it every time, boy, great with black diamond steak. Now, Monday night I love, too, is Mexican night. That's big, but wings night is the biggest night of the week.
Yeah, Gary, we have 8 different flavors of wings, and we really pack them in.
Thursday night, you pack them in, too. Karaoke with Brian Barkley, Italian food. Friday kicks off the weekend, and that's great, too.
Yeah, Gary, we have fish that we bread ourselves, homemade macaroni and cheese, and, you know, we have a lot of kids and family that come in.
They love the Sundays, too, that Leanne makes. They're homemade. Congratulations, and best of luck for another huge year.
Thanks, Gary.
Rival Sports Bar and Grill, River Avenue.
At Price Optical, we set our sights on your vision. Our focus is on providing complete quality eye care. Whether your sport is football, basketball, or baseball, stop by Price Optical for all your sports eyewear needs. Sports eyewear is a durable solution for keeping your kids' eyes safe and protected. We also have a large selection of everyday kids' frames. At Price Optical, our selection is great and our service is better. After all, quality is always the best deal. Price Optical for the finest in eyewear.
Creating smiles for the people of Williamsport, Lockhaven, Wellsboro, Spring Mills, and Berwick. Lynn Orthodontics is Dr. Heaster Lynn, a board-certified orthodontist. Dr. Lynn is also certified in Invisalign. He offers free consultations, in-house financing, and low monthly payment plans. And of course, Lynn Orthodontics accepts all insurances. We'll give you a smile to be proud of. Call Lynn Orthodontics to schedule a free consultation.
For the finest detail and handcrafted jewelry, there is one name to know. Blair Brothers Goldsmiths, Oaks Plaza, East 3rd, Golden Strip in Williamsport. Let them make you an original. And remember, they are your diamond headquarters. Absolutely the best prices, bar none, on diamonds anywhere in Central PA. And of course, the finest gemstones in the world today, from sapphires to tanzanite. Now is the time to let them make you an original. Blair Brothers Goldsmiths, your diamond headquarters, Golden Strip. You know, Randy, a lot of years doing this, 30-plus years in the business, and really your success has come down to Allstate and great relationships with your clients.
That's true, Gary. It's great to have a good company behind you, and in the 30 years, we've grown from 0 policies to almost 14,000. The people, we've had some great clients and have made some great friends and relationships.
And the great thing about it, you guys are accessible all the time. I know. Now, tell me, give me an example. People have called you Christmas morning, late at night, middle of the night, your sons, everybody in the staff. When they have a problem, you are there for them.
We've had Christmas morning at 6 o'clock already, a total house fire. And we managed to get the man in a hotel and help him get situated within a couple hours. We have probably the most flexible working hours in the area, you know, 8:30 in the morning till 8 at night, Monday through Thursday, Friday till 6, and Saturday 9 to 1, and 24-hour live service. They can talk to a representative at any time, night or day, 7 days a week.
And great coverage. You make sure your people are covered, but also multiple discounts. You've got a lot of discounts where you can actually save some people real money.
Oh, well, you know, we've become so competitive. We've had the month of July, we wrote over 200 policies, which is a fantastic number for any agency. And We have some brand new discounts based on EB billing over the system and everything. Everything's moving in a good direction for us right now.
You guys have had a heck of a run, and you're just building, and covering this entire area of Central PA.
Oh yeah, we have people from Pittsburgh to Philly. I mean, the bulk of our business is sure in Central PA, the Shamokin area where I'm from originally. We have a lot of clients in that area. Anywhere in the state, we have the offices in Mansfield and Pennsdale as well.
102.7 KISS FM, Central PA's home of big hits. 102.7 KISS FM with Kelly Clarkson, Nickelback, John Mayer. 102.7 KISS FM with Christina Aguilera, Bon Jovi, Rob Thomas. 102.7 KISS FM, Central PA's home for big fun weekday mornings on the Chrisman Morning Show with Gary, Gail, and Rod the Boy. It's Central PA's most listened to radio station. 102.7 KISS FM.
Well, I tell you talk about a great warm-up for this game. Aaron Huffnagel hit a shot, 71-68. And Huffnagel hit a shot with less than a second to go in the second OT, 71-68, as he nails one from downtown the three to win the game for Hughesville over Loyalsock. And that was the story. Babe, you're right. Looking back at the last time they played, I was thinking it was early February. It was January 19th. The last time these clubs got together, it was 65-49, the final score. That was in overtime. And Hughesville outscored Sock 18-2, and Ellison Love put back nearly went and rolled around the rim and fell out. They went OT, and Sock put it all together. We're just about ready for the playing of our national anthem. In that game, Gurney had 30, 20 of 29 at the free throw line. He was 14 out of 14 in overtime. Impressively at the line. Biddle had a big start in that game, was a huge presence early in the game, had 17 points, 16 rebounds, blocked 3 shots in that ball game. And Jordan Holmes was certainly the key that sparked the club in that fourth period in overtime. Right now, our national anthem. Thinking about it for a long time. Sock's first loss was to this club at home. And then Loyalsock started playing some of their best basketball. And then they lost in overtime, and a very tough overtime loss. And they lost in OT to Lewisburg by 10. So both times they lost ball games in overtime, they had some problems in the OT period. Now they're 17-2, and tonight trying to come down here and win. This is a place where they won and beat Hughesville a year ago, and trying to split on the other team's court as they did last year.
Well, this is a situation here where this game doesn't mean nearly as much as what the game in the playoffs, if they do match up. And I would say the odds are they are going to match up. that as they would in the playoffs. That's the one that's going to mean a lot more. But, you know, last year, Hughesville lost in the playoffs, went to the Eastern Finals. The district champion got knocked out early. So, you know, you just don't know. These are just two well-matched teams from a coaching standpoint, from an athletic standpoint. And I'll tell you what, there's an enthusiastic crowd here tonight, and both teams are going to have a crowd that's into this ballgame.
All right, you saw the lineups of Loyalsock coming up. Mike Kinney gets the start. His defensive assignment slowing down Brian Gurney. Torrin Jeffries comes out. Inside in the middle for this ball club, Dylan Lesher will get the start inside at 6'3", junior forward. Injured for the first 6 weeks of the season. Now he's starting to get into his form. And boy, he came a long way this summer with Tag's team. There's Greg Taggart. 8 points a game. I think Tag needs to take it up a notch for this club to go places this year. He's capable of doing that.
There's no doubt about it. So does this guy. He's got to play a big role in the paint.
Addison Hanford, 6'5". He had been also going through that injury earlier in the season. This team has never been healthy. And there's Brian Gurney, your leader, at 17 points a game and 45 threes on the season. There's your starting lineup. We're ready. Bryce Pardo will not be the starter. That was the old lineup right there. Pardo, banged up, is really the only player questionable for Hughesville tonight. He's got a muscle pull, and will he be able to play at all? We'll wait and see, and it all came down to warm-ups. We'll see what happens. Of course, they've got 3 games next week. We'll also be doing the game at Lewisburg, postponed to Monday night. And our replays of that will be Tuesday and Wednesday right here, Comcast Channel 70. So here we go. Big matchup, number 4 against number 9, AA in Pennsylvania in our backyard brawl tonight. Addison Hanford against Isaac Biddle jumps it up. And we are ready. Cable Sports, Rennie Rodarmel, All-State Insurance Game of the Week. Controlled by Stopper. Here comes Sock. Pagana in the backcourt, fronted by Taggart. A big student body making noise. They've been out here since 2 this afternoon, getting ready to get in this gymnasium. Doors open at about 5 o'clock today. Pagana. Boy, they need a big game out of him. He starts with a 3 and a 3-0 lead.
There's no doubt about it. You said it in the pregame show, Gary Crispin, and it couldn't be more true. They've got to get a total performance.
Gurney penetrates. Rebound Biddle. Outlet away. Here comes Frankie running the point. He's going to pull over, shoot. Bank won't go, and Hanford pulls down the bound. Gurney. Taggart, nobody picked him up, is going to shoot. Lost his man. He had a free shot, wouldn't go. And Antoine Ellison Love pulls down the rebound. He leads this club for the Loyalsock Lancers. Ellison Love spins down the lane, can't hit the shot. Gurney, yes. 3-2 ball game.
Good movement by both teams, rushing the ball up court. They're really pushing it in this ball game. We saw Lewisburg have a lot of success with a man defense on this floor, but neither of these teams want to go man.
Jumper by Biddle. That's a great sign for Sock. He had the big start the last time they played, although Lewisburg's zone defense slowed him down to 5 points the other night. Hanford for 2. Answers in the other end. 5-4 ball game.
Gurney with a really nice entry pass. Got it in underneath. Hanford used that big body to keep Biddle off of him.
Ellison Love fronted by Taggart. 5-4 ball game. Sock on top. Steven Stopper, he's been a little under the weather this week. Pagana, fronted by Gurney. Good defensive play by Taggart. He's going to take it up and lay it in. First Hughesville lead, 6-5.
Good play by Ellison Love of not committing a foul there. That would have just complicated a bad situation.
Ellison Love in traffic gets hammered and sandwiched between Gurney and Hanford. Let's see who picks up the personal foul down in there. It will be Addison Hanford. 6'5", 4-year player for Tag's team. Leads with 7 rebounds, 3 assists per game. And Antoine Ellison Love to the free throw line. He averages nearly 14 a game, 75% at the free throw line in a season for a Loyalsock team that shoots 58%. Mike Kinney comes out of the ball game, and coming in, Sharif Jones. Game of the week brought to you by Robbins Real Estate. Crystal Colburn and the gang at Robin Real Estate. They do a great job here in East Lycoming, this part of the Lycoming County, and also up in Sullivan County. And give Crystal a call for all your real estate needs. Gurney. Jeffries, Hanford doing battle with Isaac Biddle. Good denial. Jones takes away the backdoor cut by Gurney.
Jones comes in to take over for Kinney on Gurney. Jones with a nice setup there. Detected the pass coming, got in the passing lane, knocked that ball away.
Here's a guy that's made this club better. Tyler Bogacik steps in at 6'5". Hit 19 in their last outing last night over Warrior Run. Turned to the block by Biddle. Impressive play.
Bogacik with a nice save on the end line.
Bogacik can give you scoring and size inside and out. That's what makes his game is taken up a notch. At 25, his high for the season. Both teams need more balance out of the rest of their guys. Ellison Love, that little hop step. Boy, he's patented that move over his career. And Sock goes back up in this game. It's an 8-6 ball game right here.
Ellison Love with good hands. That ball was slapped on the way in. He hung on, still got it to drop.
Score is 8-6, Loyalsock. Gurney to tie the game.
Again, we talked about it. It cannot be a game between Gurney and Ellison Love. They're going to be the leaders in this ball game, but you got to get help out of somebody else. Right now, they've taken over the show.
Bogacik on the left wing, fronted by Lesher. Crowd into it. They had a great tune-up. The JV game went double overtime. And Aaron Huffnagel hit one with less than a second, a 3 to win for Hughesville, 71-68. And hanging out there in the lane that time, a great shot by Ellison Love in a 2-point lead. And Antoine Ellison Love out to a good start. He's got 5 early points. Gurney reverses it in. A nice cut and a nice feed by Hanford.
Ellison Love versus Gurney. That's what the ball games become up to this point. As long as they're answering each other, it's okay. But you still need contribution out of somebody else out there on the floor.
10-10 ball game. We mentioned Biddle had 17 the last time they played. Most of it, though, came early. As Sock let a big lead get away in that game. Hughesville clawed their way back, went to OT, and won it gone away with an 18-2 overtime score. 17-2 Loyalsock, 17-1 on a block by Jeffries on Love. Big block by Jeffries.
That time, Love was going into the basket, didn't have time to plant that foot and elevate and get up in the air. As a result, he let go of a low shot. That allowed Jeffries to go up and get the block.
Ian Ortiz comes in. Stopper is in there. You've got Mike Kinney and Tyler Bogacik in the game for Sock. Ellison Love fronted by Greg Taggart. 10-10. 2:53 left in the first period of our game of the week. Brought to you by Rennie Rodarmo Allstate Insurance.
Taggart on Love.
Love pull back jumper. He hits it.
Wow.
Boy, he's on fire early. He's in a zone. He's got 7 early points. It's at a 12-10 lead.
Holmes into the ball game. So is Pardo.
Pardo back to Taggart. Penetrates. Tipped and knocked away by Bogacik. His second block may have gotten an arm and a 2-shot foul. As Cody Butler has also checked in for the green and white.
But both these coaches getting a lot of substitutes into the ball game. Only 2 starters in the game right now for Hughesville, and only 2 starters into the ball game for Loyalsock.
These guys all have key contributors off the bench. Game of the week brought to you by Dolly's Diner will be there for breakfast tomorrow morning and Sunday, 7 days a week, 5 a.m. to 3. For your breakfast all day, they serve it. Great lunch specials. Boy, Dolly's Diner right off the Golden Strip behind Rita's.
Good hands by Gurney. Gets the ball back after 2 misses. Foul line, which was so good to the Spartans in the first game, not so good here tonight, still early on.
Yeah, they're 0 for 2 at the line in this ball game. Remember, Gurney hit 14 in a row in overtime for that win the last time they played back in mid-January.
Kinney back on Gurney.
There's a whistle and a foul. And the foul against Mike Kinney.
All right, Ronnie Ensinger's going after Gurney. He's putting substitutes in the ball game, keeping fresh bodies on Gurney as much as he can.
Well, they're going to put Mike Kinney with that linebacker mentality. He was the Defensive Player of the Year on cable sports as only a sophomore. And boy, this guy's an athlete. And he's done a good job for Ron Ensinger's basketball team this season.
Learned tonight his brother Don is going to East Stroudsburg to play football.
Yeah, he's a good one too. Pardo steps and walked and turned it over. And Sock has it back. 12-10, Loyalsock by 2 with 1:41 left in the first. Here comes Antoine Ellison Love. Kick back Bogacek. You're going to get, I believe, let's look and see. That's going to be a foul against Ellison Love, forcing the action, the offensive charge, and we're going to walk back down the other way.
Ellison Love is so quick to the basket. That time he got hung up, had a bump on somebody. Usually he gets through on that. One thing I like about Ellison Love, and we talked about it before the game, Gary, he just plays the game. You know, no, he doesn't argue with officials. You know, he may not like a call, but he's focused. He plays the game.
Minute 32 left first period. Gary Crispin and Babe Mayer watching Sunday at 10, Monday at 7, Comcast 70. And then that makeup Monday night. It'll be Hughesville at Lewisburg. We'll have that one. Lewisburg has given both of these teams fits this year. They've got a good club, John Vajai's team. Those replays Tuesday and Wednesday at 7 on Comcast 70. Here's Holmes. He can come into the game, the ultimate six-man, and make the team get better in a hurry. He was the key to that last game. He had 13 points off the bench the last time they played. All of it coming in the fourth period in overtime back on January 19th. Good defense, Sock. And Loyalsock taking it up a notch, but the travel by Love. We talk defense. Hughesville gives up 41 a game, but Sock gives up only 45 a game. Two of the best defensive clubs in all of District 4.
You saw good defense right there. They kept pushing and pushing the ball away from the basket, and Hughesville couldn't get a move towards the basket, kept backing up, and eventually almost got the turnover. Ellison Love with good hustle gets called for the travel.
Jeffries running that point, gives it back as they play catch. Brett Deal is coming the ball game. Whistle, bump, foul. Brett Deal, 6'3" junior forward. He's been a pleasant surprise for this team due to the injuries. And he gives you 6 points, 5 rebounds a game, and got in to start. He did not start the game tonight, but now you've got depth inside with Lesher and Deal and Hanford and Pardo, who has played a little bit tonight, although he's got a little bit of an injury. Hanford blocked by Biddle, and good hustle by Bogacek comes in for the tie-up, although Hughesville gets it back. And that's what Tyler Bogacek has given this club.
Biddle held his ground, didn't give it up, and got up and it just protected the basket. Good play by Biddle.
Here's Addison Hanford. Big guy in the paint. Good job, Biddle, again. And, I'll tell you one thing. You can tell he's playing. The other night, Isaac Biddle just wasn't there for this club against Lewisburg. And Shaquille Rice outplayed him. And I think Biddle's capable of outplaying Shaquille Rice on most nights, I think. But tonight, boy, Isaac's taking his game up a notch.
We're still in the first quarter, though. He's picked up his second foul right there. He's got to protect himself.
Here's Hanford fronted by Biddle. A battle that'll be. And a good defensive job as Biddle steps in for the double team and takes it away. And Hanford got it back. Jordan Holmes for 2 on the transition to tie the game at 12-12. 10 seconds left, first period.
Torrin Jeffries forced that turnover and got points out of it.
The spin, the shot will not go down. We're going to be tied, 0.5 seconds. And remember, with about that much time left, Aaron Huffnagel won the JV game in double OT with a three-pointer for a three-point win. What a warm-up we had tonight. What a game this is going to be. And you get the feeling, babe, it could go down to the buzzer again. We've had great games this year on cable sports in our 23rd season. Nobody on the same page there. We're tied at 12 after 1. Let's pause for Subway. Everything we thought it would be and then some. Sock and Hughesville tied. Eat fresh at Subway. We'll be back from Hughesville. You know, 14,000 policyholders can't be wrong with Allstate, the good hands people, the Rennie Road Armel Agency. And Rich, I know you deal a lot with auto and home. Why are you guys so successful?
Gary, spending time with the clients, making sure they're covered properly to their needs, making sure they have the precise coverages that they need.
And you save them a lot of money, too.
Certainly, with the multiple policy discounts, multiple card discounts, and e-bill discounts.
What is that number?
326-6645 is how you can get a hold of us.
Check it out today. Rennie Road Armel Agency.
Dad!
Hey, sweetheart. Good to meet you, Tim.
Likewise, sir.
Beautiful new BMW.
Beautiful, yes, but not new.
Son, I know a new car when I see one.
Yeah, but it's pre-owned.
Right. And you'll get the master suite tonight, Tim.
Looks like new, performs like new. And with a warranty for up to 6 years or 100,000 miles, it's hard to believe it's pre-owned.
Fairfield BMW, the Fairfield exit off I-180 Montoursville.
All right, here we go. Tied at 12 after 1. Gary Crispin and Babe Mayer. Rennie Road Armel game of the week. Sock in Hughesville. Stopper. Ellison Love. His 7 points early. Gurney's got 6 after 1. Jones. Hughesville goes zone. And attacking right now looks to be a 3-2 is the point by Gurney. Baseline Love penetrates and hits. He's out to a big start early. 14-12. He's got 9 points. Here's Holmes. Penetrates. Butler can't hang on. Back to Sock.
That time, Ellison Love, great. I thought he was too far underneath the basket at the far end. He took one extra dribble, got himself out of the hole, and got that to fall. That's how quick he is. He can do that so fast that the defense doesn't react.
Ellison Love, he is the premier player in penetrating in the lane. Going up, Jones had it blocked, and a jump ball. The tie-up, good job by Butler. Went right up with him, had all ball. The arrow comes back down to Hughesville. Good defensive play. Loyalsock by a pair, 14-12.
Gurney back in the ball game. He's set towards the end of the first period to get a break.
Gurney off the drive, had it partially blocked by Mike Kinney. Good defense by Kinney. Sock has turned their D up tonight, leading by 2.
Nick Tagg thought that Gurney was fouled on that. I did too.
Jones against Lesher. Crosses over, goes baseline, puts it up. He's going to be banged going in. And a 2-shot foul, and Dylan Lesher is going to pick up the personal. And Sharif Jones to the free throw line for the Loyalsock Lancers. Jones on the season is hitting only 32% at the line. He's only 10 of 31. Averages 5 points a game. That's huge when you've got to be able to hit free throws, boy. And I tell you, down the stretch in the playoffs, that's when it really matters. Game of the week brought to you by DQ, Dairy Queen, Lycoming Mall, and Orange Julius. You're going shopping this weekend. Get down to DQ and OJ for something great. Good tie-up. Mike Kinney hustles.
We'll go back to Loyalsock.
Sock's going to get it back. Steven Stopper in the inbound. Looking for Love in the inbound play. Stopper, who QB'd this team. Tail end of the season led him to the Eastern semifinals, and there's a foul. As Mike Kinney gets hammered going up, and they're going to say it was a clean block by Holmes, and it went off of Kinney. Yeah, how about that? Holmes with a great block, and then off his foot and out of bounds, and no foul call.
We'll see if we get a replay on that. It'll have to be quick.
Here comes Brian Gurney, 17 points a game, one of the premier players in Pennsylvania. Lesher, little head fake, turns, banks, and hits. Nice play, hitting over Stopper to tie the game at 14.
It's a little bit different in the first game. Loyalsock jumped out to a big lead early on in the first game.
Stopper off the double team against the zone. Jumper, Love puts it down over Taggart. Boy, he's on fire tonight.
Only a 2, but Love is hitting from everywhere on the floor.
He's got 11 of the 16 points and a 2-point Loyalsock lead for the maroon and white.
Ellison Love will commit the foul on the far side. That'll be a non-shooting foul.
Sock's actual colors are maroon and gray, but if you look at their basketball uniforms, they're maroon and light blue.
Yeah, that's true. That's a 16 foul to go against the Lancers. Next one will be in the bonus. Only 2 team fouls against the Spartans.
16-14 score in the game. Dylan Lesher on the inbound, 6'3" junior forward who started tonight. It was out for 6 weeks with a knee injury. Hurt in the opening weekend, but boy, Tag is glad to have him back. Off that high post, try to screen up for Gurney. He's going to turn, shoot. Won't hit it. Kinney got it away in a hurry to Frank Pagano. Sock by 2. Love wants the ball. Hooks and won't go. He's going to be clipped on the way in. And Ellison Love has elevated his game. And he's putting it on his shoulders tonight. He goes to the free throw line, 76% on the season. He's got 11 of the 16 points, and what a first half he's had.
That's going to be the second foul against Addison Hanford. He and Biddle, the 2 big guys, both with 2 fouls on them now.
Both teams are not helping themselves at the line tonight. 1 of 5 for Sock, 0 for 2 Hughesville. And a game of the week brought to you by Crystal Colburn and the gang, Robin Real Estate here in Lycoming County, 220-3685. Give Crystal a call, serving Lycoming and Sullivan counties in this Hughesville area.
Well,
16-14 and a cold start for everybody at the line tonight. Combined tonight, both teams are 1 out of 8 at the free throw line.
You don't see Ellison Love miss that many free throws. He's shooting well from the floor, but from the stripe, he can't get him to drop. So this is a cold night for both these teams from the foul line.
You know what Pete White used to say? He'd say, Pete, you know, why are the guys missing shots? And he said, you know, a lot of times we expend so much energy that it's a letdown when you get to the free throw line. And you don't concentrate and you miss those free throws.
But, you know, Pete White played with so much energy out on the floor, he didn't need the free throws. His teams were just wild out on the floor, and it worked for him. But these teams usually hit free throws. That's what's odd about this game tonight. Gurney shows him.
16-16. Gurney's got 8 points. 5:20 left till halftime. Montour Home Comfort Services halftime show is coming up. And Bay Bears, who is he? Where is he now? In the lane, Pagano off balance, nearly had it blocked. Gurney, Holmes, explodes against Love for 2.
Holmes, nice move to the basket, puts up a left-hander, gets his body between him and the defender, and a lead for the Hughesville Spartans.
18-16, they've scored the last 4, and Holmes got the steal. That's what he does. Outlet Gurney. He had 13 points and was the star of the ball game, along with Gurney, in the last time these teams played. Gurney, yes. Gurney controls the body and puts up a shot that Biddle could not block.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, that time they brought Biddle out front, on Gurney to use his height to not let Gurney take the three. But Biddle doesn't have the foot speed to stay with Gurney. That's not going to be a good matchup.
And now Hughesville scored 6 in a row. The turnover, Lesher to Holmes. Here they go again. Holmes. Kick back, Taggart. Gurney against Biddle. Kick back, Holmes. Penetrates, Taggart free for 3. Lesher keeps it alive. Spins it back to Holmes. And Bogacek away to Isaac Biddle. Lost the handle. Taggart. 3:49 left. Taggart, a 2, won't rim in. And then Love steps on the end line and turns it over.
You know, I'll tell you what, I don't know what it is with Taggart, but he releases the ball clean. It looks like it's going to drop, and it rattles out every time. And I don't, you know, he was a good shooter last year.
We're going to take the short timeout. Here's the short timeout for Subway. That's right, $5 foot long at Subway. We'll be back.
Ode to the Subway $5 footlong. For a meal both your appetite and your wallet can passionately embrace. Dig into an entire foot of fantabulous flavor for a freakishly low $5. That's 41.7 cents a delicious inch. So high five Abe Lincoln and liquidate your hunger with the massively meaty sub. Any regular footlong, just $5 each. Only at Subway restaurants. Subway, eat fresh.
Gary Chrisman, Babe Mayer from Hughesville. You can't get anybody else in this place tonight, that is for sure. Last 6 points scored by Hughesville. They could try to make it 8 or 9 on this possession, but they throw the ball away.
Well, I'll tell you what, they had a clean shot at the basket, too. Holmes broke free coming in.
They have scored a 6-0 run to take a 20-16 lead. Ellison Love has had a big start in the game. He's got 11 points. Taggart on him. Love, that start and stop, little step in the lane, and Isaac Biddle gets fouled on the way in. He's got that little stutter step, and I tell you, he just freezes the defender and then elevates and blows by him. Typical Antoine Ellison Love basketball for Loyalsock, 17-2 and number 9 in Pennsylvania.
That time Ellison Love did a great job of fishing the ball off.
A year ago, they went to round 2 of the PIAA. And of course, this club from Hughesville got the signature win over Trinity and then got to the Eastern Final before losing to Imhotep Charter, the eventual state champion. They were a play away from playing for the home marbles at Penn State's Bryce Jordan Center. Dolly's Diner, the place to go for breakfast, Sundays, 7 days a week, 5 in the morning until 3. Dolly's out off the Golden Strip. Kicked away.
Not a good pass. Not a good pass. You can't throw through bodies like that. 2-point lead by the Spartans. Biddle hits 2 from the foul line to bring him within 2.
Ellison Love. Jones. Good job by Pardo on Biddle. He's going to turn, and then reaching in is Holmes, and Jordan thought he had all ball.
Yeah, I don't agree. I think he had a lot of arm in there along with the ball. That's only the 15th foul. Will be a non-shooting foul.
Steven Stopper will inbound for Loyalsock, down by 2. 3:04 left. A lot of time left first half. Jones, Stopper. Kicked away. It will go out off Sock, I believe. Let's look and see. It will be Loyalsock. Referees were conferring, but the referee nearest us had a good view of it, and Sock clearly touched it out.
Well, you know, they looked to each other. I like that about a good officiating team. You take a look around and say, hey, did anybody see it?
Sometimes you don't have a good view.
Yeah.
Here's Torin Jeffries. Running the point. Holmes. Cross it over. Kick back. Jeffries. Jumper. In and out. And Biddle got the rebound, and here comes Love. 2:39 till halftime. Trying to give it back to Biddle. Whistle, foul. And I believe this time they're looking at Ellison Love again.
Yeah.
Forcing the action. It'll be his second personal foul of the ball game. Or third, I should say. And Love may have to sit down. Ellison Love's going to come out. Ian Artis will come in. And it will be the bonus in fouls the other way. From now on, we're talking 18 fouls against Loyalsock.
Well, this should be a shooting foul.
It was an offensive foul, so the next time out.
Now, they have 3 fouls on Love. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Wow.
Hughesville getting some help in there. Coming into the ball game as they turned that ball over. John Hoot is in the game, running the point, number 24.
Ian Artis, good defense over on the far side. Didn't allow him to get rid of the ball in time.
Artis on the right side, 2:09 to play. Hughesville by 2. Stopper over Hoot. Comes up with nothing but air. They lose it out of bounds, and now Tag wants the short timeout. We'll take a quick 30 for Subway. Eat fresh at Subway, $1.99. Half a meatball sub at Subway. 2-point lead by Hughesville.
People, local pride. That's what Montour Home Comfort Services has been about for over 80 years now. Trained technicians with years and years of experience give you 24-hour emergency service and peace of mind. Special programs like the Comfort Club and Price Protection save you money over the course of your heating season. Call 1-888-MONTOUR today. That's 1-888-MONTOUR. Montour Home Comfort Service. Name you know, the company you trust.
Home Comfort Services halftime show. We're 2 minutes away from that. 2 minutes. Well, I tell you, both teams have gone cold here the last couple of minutes. 20-18. Coming out high post is Pardo. Leaning toward Carnegie Mellon. He's been accepted. A big bucket by Jeffries. And a 4-point lead again, 22-18. Pardo, Carnegie Mellon is the way he's leaning out in the Pittsburgh area for football next season. Good student. They go to Biddle. Turns on Pardo and hits.
Good shot.
Using the glass, and that is pure Isaac Biddle.
Good reverse pivot.
20.
Good reverse pivot. Way to use the glass.
John Hoot kicks it back. Pardo is out high. Jeffries had the last bucket down. He's going to take the drive. Minute 13. 2-point lead, Hughesville. Gurney. Playing some zone in the 2-3. Jeffries penetrates. It goes. It counts. And Torrin will go to the line for a 3-point play attempt.
Basket is good. Let's see who this goes against. This could be Biddle. No, it will not. It will go against Artis, which is a break for the Lancers.
No doubt about that. You've got Love on the bench with 3 personals. You don't need Isaac Biddle in foul trouble.
That's right.
They've got Mike Kenny coming back in the game, but Gotchick back in with Biddle, Artis, and Stopper. And Torrin Jeffries to complete the 3-point play, and he does for a 5-point lead. That is their largest lead of this ball game at 25-20.
Both coaches just rolling players into this ball game. It's a high-tempo game in the first half.
Here comes Stopper breaking the pressure. Good job. Ball's tipped away. Good defensive play, and I believe it last touch Biddle off that little ricochet, but that was because Hughesville got a hand in that passing lane. Good defensive play. Hughesville getting back. As they broke the pressure, Hughesville got a man out there and tipped it off Biddle. And now with 49 seconds, a 5-point lead. And I like the way Hughesville plays. They're not pulling it out going forward to get the final shot. And an 8-point lead on the 3 by Gurney. He's got 13 of the 28 points.
All right, Lancers need to score here. 30 seconds to go in the first half. They need to close the score down.
Here's Biddle answering and hitting.
Big basket.
Oh, boy, that's big for Isaac Biddle. 28-22, back to 6. And now they pull it back in that 4 quarters for the final shot. Some clubs get to the minute part and feel they've got to go 4, not Hughesville, but now they will play for the final shot with 7. Clearing it out, Gurney, no. Put back, no. Pardo at the buzzer, yes! 30-28, an point, Hughesville lead. And the basket is good. It counts.
Way too many offensive rebounds for Hughesville. Lance has got to pick that up.
And the third time was a charm. We'll take a Subway timeout. $5 footlong and any whole sub, any to any time at Subway. We'll take a timeout. 30-22, 8-point lead. Hughesville here at home. Coming up, Montour Home Comfort Services halftime show is coming in next. You know, 14,000 policyholders can't be wrong with Allstate, the good hands people, the Rennie Road Armel Agency. And Rich, I know you deal a lot with auto and home. Why are you guys so successful?
Gary, spending time with the clients, making sure they're covered properly to their needs, making sure they have the precise coverages that they need.
And you save them a lot of money, too.
Certainly, with the multiple policy discounts, multiple card discounts, and e-bill discounts.
What is that number?
326-6645 is how you can get a hold of us.
Check it out today. Rennie Road Armel Agency.
Bye, Daddy.
Wow, nice new BMW.
Thanks, but it's not new.
Not new.
No, it's pre-owned.
Look, there's a reason why you send Jenny to the Sparrows, but honor, that begins at home.
Looks like new, performs like new. And with a warranty for up to 6 years or 100,000 miles, it's hard to believe it's pre-owned.
It's pre-owned. Sparrow's honor.
You have no honor.
Fairfield BMW, the Fairfield exit off I-180 Montoursville.
At Price Optical, we set our sights on your vision. Our focus is on providing complete quality eye care. Whether your sport is football, basketball, or baseball, stop by Price Optical for all your sports eyewear needs. Sports eyewear is a durable solution for keeping your kids' eyes safe and protected. We also have a large selection of everyday kids frames. At Price Optical, our selection is great and our service is better. After all, quality is always the best deal. Price Optical for the finest in eyewear.
Welcome to the world of River Valley Transit. Today we're going to tour this entire region that River Valley serves. Your name, sir?
Ron Drury.
And today the Carl Stutz Trolley. Where do you go with all the passengers?
We take a historic view of Williamsport, Pennsylvania.
Sounds great. Let's check it out. From the Peter Herning Transportation Museum, featuring the new Pullman car, or the Hiawatha and Susquehanna State Park, River Valley covers the region. River Valley Transit with more than 1 million riders every year, dedicated to getting you there. When it comes to great food, great fun, my favorite place, Rival Sports Bar Grill and River Avenue. And Dale, congratulations on another huge year.
Thanks, Gary. We work really hard on being good here. And I know, Gary, your favorite is a steak salad.
What would give you that idea? Since I have it every time, boy, great with black diamond steak. Now, Monday night I love, too, is Mexican night. That's big, but wings night is the biggest night of the week.
Yeah, Gary, we have 8 different flavors of wings, and we really pack them in.
Thursday night, you pack them in, too. Karaoke with Brian Barkley, Italian food. Friday kicks off the weekend, and that's great, too.
Yeah, Gary, we have fish that we bread ourselves, homemade macaroni and cheese, and, you know, we have a lot of kids and family that come in.
They love the Sundays, too, that Leanne makes. They're homemade. Congratulations, and best of luck for another huge year.
Thanks, Gary.
Rival Sports Bar and Grill, River Avenue.
Who is a 1967 Hughesville graduate who is a two-sport athlete for the Spartans in football and basketball, and a local baseball standout, and not only as a player but also as a coach. Well, if you guessed Coach Bill Babcock, you're correct. Bill lettered 3 years in football, was senior year co-captain, MVP, West Branch All-Star, and won the Golden Helmet Award. He played basketball 4 years for the Spartans and played American Legion baseball, and was a catcher for the Pitcher Rocks Rockets. Bill would go on to play football and baseball in college and graduate with a degree in education. In 1973, he would begin a teaching career in his hometown. He taught elementary education in the East Lake Cummings School District for 33 and a half years. He coached football for 12 years, baseball for 3 years, and presently is in his 23rd year as a basketball coach for the Spartans. Today, Bill is retired from teaching, but still coaching as Nick Tagliaferri's JV coach and varsity assistant. Bill and his wife reside in Hughesville and have 2 children. Bill Babcock, this week's Rennie Rod Armour Allstate Insurance. Who is he and where is he now? Tune in next game for another Rennie Rod Armour Allstate Insurance. Who are they and where are they now? And stay tuned for more of the Montour Home Comfort halftime show coming up right after these messages.
Local people, local pride. That's what Montour Home Comfort Services has been about for over 80 years now. Trained technicians with years and years of experience give you 24-hour emergency service and peace of mind. Special programs like the Comfort Club and Price Protection save you money over the course of your heating season. Call 1-888-MONTOUR today. That's 1-888-MONTOUR. Montour Home Comfort Services. The name you know, the company you trust.
You know, you talk about the good hands people, you talk about Rennie Rod Armour Agency, but Rennie, all these years, it's all about service for you guys.
Absolutely, Gary. Insurance is one of these things you want to know when you have a need that they're going to be there for you. We have the best hours in the area, 6 days a week and 24-hour-a-day service. Our philosophy is whenever you need us, we'll be there.
Absolutely. Rennie Rod Armour Agency. Rennie, what's that number?
326-6645.
Get covered. Rennie Rod Armour Agency.
Hi, I'm Alex for AAA Travel. Have you ever checked for an airline or hotel rate online? Did you ever find a great rate but were afraid to give your credit card to someone you don't know? Well, I have great news from AAA Travel. AAA.com has just been enhanced to offer you the same rates as those other internet airline and hotel sites. Log on to AAA.com and find out how easy it is to get airline, hotel, and car rental info. Don't go to strangers online. Go to a company you can trust, AAA.com.
Rainbow Carpet, your flooring headquarters for over 20 years in Central PA, has you covered for all the new flooring designs. The Masser family will help you every step of the way with those new creative ideas, from carpeting, ceramic tile, laminate, vinyl, hardwoods, including exotic hardwoods like bamboo and Brazilian cherry. And their carpet and cleaning service and water and fire restoration is second to none. For all your flooring needs, see Tony, Mary, Anthony, and John, the Masser family at Rainbow Carpet. Palco Federal Credit Union has been a tradition in our area for nearly 30 years. Tom, Rachel, tell me why you're different than all the other financial institutions.
Gary, we're owned by our members. Not everyone is eligible to be a member of the credit union. I ask that you visit our website or give us a call on our 800 line to see if you're eligible to join.
Now, Tom, what are the services that you have to offer?
Gary, we offer everything that you can possibly want. We have checking, savings, loans, home line, our online banking, where you can do everything from the convenience of your home. We would like you to be our next member at Palco.
For the finest detail and handcrafted jewelry, there is one name to know. Blair Brothers Goldsmiths, Oaks Plaza, East 3rd, Golden Strip in Williamsport. Let them make you an original. And remember, they are your diamond headquarters. Absolutely the best prices, bar none, on diamonds anywhere in Central PA. And of course, the finest gemstones in the world today, from sapphires to tanzanite. Now is the time to let them make you an original. Blair Brothers Goldsmiths, your diamond headquarters, Golden Strip.
Creating smiles for the people of Williamsport, Lockhaven, Wellsboro, Spring Mills, and Berwick. Lynn Orthodontics is Dr. Heister Lynn, a board-certified orthodontist. Dr. Lynn is also certified in Invisalign. He offers free consultations, in-house financing, and low monthly payment plans. And of course, Lynn Orthodontics accepts all insurances. We'll give you a smile to be proud of. Call Lynn Orthodontics to schedule a free consultation.
We're back on your Home Comfort Services halftime show. Gary Crispin and Bay Bear 30-22. It is Hughesville on top here at home in this backyard brawl. What a first half of this game. Hughesville turned it up to the tail end of that quarter. Gurney hit a big three that we'll see is our big play. A lot of plays were big, but a lot of guys came to play. Ellison Love elevated his game. He's got 11. Gurney's got 13. The big scores. But you know, somebody else has to step up. Torrin Jeffries hit some big shots. He's got 7 points. Hanford 4. The other big score is Biddle with 8. Remember, he had 17 the last time they played. Back and forth ball game, some good D, great tempo, and who knows? Last time Sock had a lead. This time Hughesville's got the early lead.
Well, you know, it's a high-tempo game. Ronnie Ensinger knows that his team has not fared well in overtime, has not played well late in the fourth quarter. He's saving legs. He's running a lot of players into the game. See if that has an effect in the second half. Somebody has to get hot other than Gurney from the perimeter in this ball game, because I think Biddle is starting to get the feel of his game. He's starting to score in the paint. If he starts to do that, then somebody else has got to answer for the Hughesville Spartans. Gary, it's going to be a good second half. Don't let the first half confuse you as to who's looking better than the other team. It tends to flip in the second half when you have two good teams like this.
I'll tell you, Holmes came in, made his contribution, and Mike, you may have showed it. I didn't see it yet. But let's take a look at Brian Gurney. We saw it a moment ago. Gurney hit that three. That was our big play, extending the lead to 5, their largest, and then they answered and built it to 8-point lead, 30-22, and that was the story at halftime.
Yeah, well, you know, Chrissy Klein, who sings the national anthem here, just did a song at halftime. You could hear the noise in the background. This gym is wild, and it's going to be wild in the second half, Gary Crispin.
Absolutely, and she's good. She puts on a show. I mean, maybe she's the next American Idol person to try out. Of course, you've got Aaron Kelly of Sonestown that we hear not only is he in Hollywood, Sullivan County student, but the rumor on the internet has him going to the Final 24 in Hollywood, so maybe she's the next one. She's good. We're going to take a timeout. Hughesville on top by 8. This is the Montour Home Comfort Services halftime show on Cable Sports. We'll be back. You know, 14,000 policyholders can't be wrong with Allstate, the good hands people, the Rennie Road Armel Agency. And Rich, I know you deal a lot with auto and home. Why are you guys so successful?
Gary, spending time with the clients, making sure they're covered properly to their needs, making sure they have the precise coverages that they need.
And you save them a lot of money, too.
Certainly, with the multiple policy discounts, multiple card discounts, and e-bill discounts.
What is that number?
326-6645 is how you can get a hold of us.
Check it out today. Rennie Road Armel Agency.
Local people, local pride. That's what Montour Home Comfort Services has been about for over 80 years now. Trained technicians with years and years of experience give you 24-hour emergency service and peace of mind. Special programs like the Comfort Club and price protection save you money over the course of your heating season. Call 1-888-MONTOUR today. That's 1-888-MONTOUR. Montour Home Comfort Services. The name you know, the company you trust.
Well, boy, I tell you, this is the type of game everybody thought it would be here at Hughesville tonight. We will be in Lewisburg with Hughesville at Lewisburg, made up from last Wednesday. And when we had the snow, that'll be on Monday night with the replays Tuesday and Wednesday here on Comcast 70. And then we're eyeing a big game in the Heartland Conference, a game between Millville and South. We're going to try to put things together to do that game because the Mountie team deserves to get on TV. They've had a heck of a season and beat Millville on the road, and that's the game we're eyeing for later on next week. And that would wrap up our regular season.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. Good to get the Mounties back on this year, and Millville's going to be a great game. I think they're battling it out, at least the last I knew, for the conference championship, and that may come down to that game.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, here comes Hughesville at an 8-point lead. Gurney's got 13 to lead them. He runs the point. Stopper now comes out on him. And that's what CI is going to do, put some of their best athletes on him. Good block by Biddle, yeah, got his own rebound, and gives it back to Ellison Love. Hughesville in a 2-3 zone. Hanford's keeping an eye on Biddle down there in the paint. They give it back to Isaac. Double team. He's going to turn. The bank won't go. Gurney got the rebound.
A lot of banging in there. Officials called it right. There was no call to be made.
Taggart, good step to the hole. Baseline, has to give it back to Jeffries, who couldn't hit, but Lesher got the rebound, kept it alive.
Kinney was off balance, never saw it coming.
Gurney gave it back to Hanford, too hard, and the bounce pass back to Addison. And they turn it over, 30-28, largest lead Loyalsock had at the half.
Nick Tagg just yelled at Hanford the whole way down the floor that he should have gotten that pass and should have gotten into position.
You know,
he was darn near down in the Loyalsock side of the court by the time he stopped yelling.
Tell you one thing, Loyalsock, you know, at tail end of the second period, This club from Hughesville down by 2. They end up a 16-6 run to wrap up the first half. Hughesville in the zone. They both were going man early. Ellison Love. Pull-up jumper over Jeffries and makes it look easy. Boy. A smooth as silk bucket. He's got 13, 30-24.
Gurney back
Put back, Lesher, yes. Good position by Dylan Lesher. At 6'3", the junior starts tonight. He's a key down the stretch for this Hughesville club.
Somebody didn't box out there. That should not have been a shot put up by Lesher. He was free.
Began to hit the early 3 in the ball game. Banker won't go. Good hustle. What Love does best is follow his shot.
Absolutely.
And we saw him win a game like that against Williamsport in our first game of the regular season this year. In early January, and I'll tell you, he's right there battling, and Sock got it back.
I'll tell you what, he hustles. He does what you have to do to be a quality basketball player out there on the floor. You got to like him.
Love. Frank Pagano. He's going to pull up, take the jumper. It will not go in. Here comes Gurney with an 8-point lead. They led it by 8 at halftime. Gurney on that double team. Kick back Lesher. Free. Taggart wide open, and yes. That's what Greg needs. Good rotation of the ball, the 3, and their largest lead of 11, 35-24.
And that's Nick Tagg coaching. He tells Taggart, I don't care if you miss 15 shots, you take number 16.
Going in, Gurney thought he had a clean block. Gurney got the foul called. And a 2-shot foul, and Ellison Love to the free throw line. We mentioned 76% for Ellison Love, who averages 15 points per ball game. Brian Gurney's first personal foul of the entire night with 5:21 left, third period. Watching Sunday at 10, Monday at 7 here on Comcast 70.
Love hits that. I think that's his first foul shot that he's hit tonight.
Game of the week brought to you by Robin Real Estate here in the eastern part of Lycoming County, the Hughesville area. Crystal Colburn for business, the commercial insurance, and residential and more, serving this area and all the way up into Sullivan County. 10-point lead. Off the miss. Love. Hughesville student body turns it up. Love. The kick away. Gurney. Stays with it and hits. He's fouled on the way up by Pagano. And a 2-shot, a chance here to get the 3-point play.
Good basketball players have good hands. They have strong hands. They hang on to the ball. We talked about Ellison Love early on, going to the basket. They were hitting the ball. He hung on, put it away. Gurney does it right back that time.
CI is going to take the timeout. Let's see if it is the long or the short timeout. 37, it will be the 30. We'll take a short timeout for Subway. Eat fresh, $5 footlong. Hughesville up by 12. When it comes to great food, great fun, great sports, you've got to make it to Rival Sports Bar and Grill on River Avenue, known for their famous California wood-fired pizza.
I love the pizza. I love the wings. I love the drink specials. Come to Rivals. It's absolutely the best.
Plus, Monday night is Mexican night. Wednesday night is their famous Wings Night. Thursday, Italian night, featuring karaoke starting at 9. And Friday night, the Big Fish Fry. Rivals, River Avenue. 37-25. We are back, ready to go, and completing a 3-point play. Gurney to the free throw line. He's had a big night tonight. He's got 15 points, makes it 16. Remember the last time he was 14 out of 14 in overtime alone in that 65-49 win in OT, where they outscored this club 18-2 in overtime back on January 19th. Ellison Love needs to answer. Hangs in the lane, forced it up.
Not a good shot.
Lesher got the rebound, but again, a good job by Love, but then he picks up. There's a foul underneath underneath, and that's number 4. That is huge.
That is huge.
Ellison Love does a great job on the follow for the rebound, but got too physical and reached in and fouled, and he's going to have to sit down, and we've got 4:28 to play in the third. There's a look at it again.
Boy, and it was hustle. It's a hustle foul. There he is. Ellison Love takes a bad shot, follows in, and right there comes around and gets tangled up with the ball, and as a result picks up the foul.
Here comes Holmes, got too far down, lost the handle. Well, I tell you, Nick Tagg wanted the ball off, and Lancer didn't get the call. And now Hughesville's going to put full court pressure on with Love out of the game. Try to force some turnovers in the open court. Biddle breaks the pressure, but gotcha. Step over and back. No, he did not.
He kept the foot down. He stepped over but kept the foot down.
He came a step away from turning it over. There's Biddle in traffic. He's going to reach in and get fouled by Hanford.
That's going to be 3 on Hanford.
And I'll tell you right now, they're going to have, Sock right now needs somebody to come up with that leadership. It will not be a shooting foul, as he was attempting to go up but never took the shot. And now you get some guys in. Ryan Akers, who had mono, he's back. And I know Tagg with glad that number 15 is back in the lineup.
Well, there's 6 guys on the floor right now for Hughesville. Somebody's got to come out.
They got Pardo, they've got Taggart, they've got Cody Butler. So they've got some outstanding depth, but Akers coming off that illness. And Pardo playing not 100% with a muscle pull. Artis. Bryce Pardo, by the way, on the way to Carnegie Mellon, it would appear. Jumper is good by Pagana.
That was a big shot.
That was a big shot because he hit the first 3 of the game, and then he's been quiet ever since.
That was Pagana came down, hit that shot, and that's what has to happen now with the big guy on the bench.
We're going to take the timeout. It will be the short timeout again for Subway. Eat fresh, $5 footlong, 11-point Hughesville lead.
Creating smiles for the people of Williamsport, Lockhaven, Wellsboro, Spring Mills, and Berwick. Lynn Orthodontics is Dr. Heister Lynn, a board-certified orthodontist. Dr. Lynn is also certified in Invisalign. He offers free consultations, in-house financing, and low monthly payment plans. And of course, Lynn Orthodontics accepts all insurances. We'll give you a smile to be proud of. Call Lynn Orthodontics to schedule a free consultation.
Inbound, Hughesville, Akers, backcourt. 11-point lead. Taggart, Gurney getting a break right now. Love on the bench with 4 fouls. Good job, Bagacha. Whistle, and then a reach back. And the foul against Hughesville. I believe Cody Butler's going to pick it up, and he will. It'll be his first personal foul of the game. Team foul number 3 in this second half. 11-point lead.
Nick Tagg looks over to his team and says, guys, you got to execute.
Largest lead a moment ago was at 13 for Hughesville. Remember, the last time these teams played, Loyalsock had a 13-point second half lead, and Artis steps back for 3. That's a big bucket. They needed that.
8-point lead. They cut it to 8. Hughesville now's got to settle down.
Needed to get under that double-digit deficit. 3:06 left, third period. Akers. Nice drive to the hole. Won't go. Biddle got it away, and here comes Steven Stopper. Artis. Nice crossover in the paint for 2. And Artis has scored 5 in a row to cut it back to a 6-point game.
Good defense right now by the Lancers.
Here comes Akers baseline. Push whistle foul against Sock.
Well, that better not go against Biddle. That'll be 4 on Biddle.
Gurney's still on the bench, getting a breather here. Gurney's had a big night. Now he comes in. Jeffries. And you're going to get a couple of other changes as Sock is going to bring some other folks back into this ballgame. Sharif Jones will come back in, number 3.
Steven Stopper will pick up the foul, not Biddle.
head of the circle. Ball's kicked away. Good save, Butler. Good defense now. Jones against Gurney. Baseline Gurney. Penetrates, won't go. Bogacik the rebound again. Here comes Ortiz. He scored the last 5 down with a 3 and then a nice 2 on transition. 2:11 left, third period. Biddle to the hole. Yes! The big hook by the big guy goes in, and they made a run, 38-34. He's got 10 points in the ball game.
And that was back-to-back. Biddle played great defense on the far end to deny Gurney's shot, then comes up and makes a shot on the offensive end.
Sock at a 9-0 run. Back the other way. Jeffries fouled by Ortiz, and that'll be in the act of shooting. He'll go to the line for 2 with a 4-point lead. It was 30-25 in this game, and a 9-0 Loyalsock run. Impressive comeback in the game. And, you know, these teams, at times, the way they play each other, mirror images of other games. Remember, Loyalsock had the big lead, and then this Hughesville team came storming back to win it last time they played in January. Free throw line, 4 out of 7 now. Game of the week brought to you by Dairy Queen. Like Cumming Mall and Orange Julius, you're shopping, you've got to get an Orange Julius. And what about a blizzard? Midnight Truffle Blizzard of the month at DQ in the mall. 39-34 score. Here comes Jones off the miss. Doran Jeffries, Holmes. Gurney back in the game, off the dribble. He's going to be clipped on in. Now are they looking at Isaac Biddle? Let's look and see. The foul goes against Frank Pagana, I believe.
Yeah, Pagana got him before he got to Biddle, so Biddle's all right.
And now Brian Gurney, 82% free throw shooter on the season. We mentioned 20 of 21 the last time they played, and 14 in a row in overtime. You don't see him miss many, but boy, both teams. Sock is only 4 out of 10 and 5 of 9 for Hughesville shooting free throws. Game of the week brought to you by Crispin Morning Show and 102.7 KISS FM. Valentine's Day, the movie we're doing Tuesday night at the Cinema Center. More chances to win and cruise to paradise Monday in the Crispin Morning Show. 40-34 Ortiz. Biddle in the paint. Boy, that was a good look, and he didn't hit the shot.
Well,
Hustle, tie up. Boy, I'll tell you what, Ortiz does not get the call. It's going to go back to Hughesville. And Ian Ortiz thought it was clearly off a Spartan.
I thought Ortiz committed a foul when he went to the basket, didn't get the call there. So the out of bounds turns out to be a better deal for him.
40-34, 6-point lead. Had been a 13-point lead, and then Sock cut it down to 4 in a 9-point run. Whistle, push, foul right in front of CI, and he can't believe it. And the foul goes against Bogacik.
I thought it was a good call on the foul, and the two players had him trapped. He was done. All they had to do was stand there, keep their arms up, and make him throw a wild pass.
It'll be Ortiz that picks up the foul and not Tyler. He's got 3 personals in the game for number 21, but he's helped ignite this club on the comeback run by Sock with a 3 and then a 2 in transition. 5 in a row that had cut the mark down from a double-digit lead for the Loyalsock Lancers with 1:12 left, third period. Randy Road Armor All-State Insurance Game of the Week. They're down here in Pennsdale, Mansfield, the Northern Tier, and Westminster Drive in Loyalsock Township, their headquarters, and they are the best. Randy Road Armor All-State.
I don't know what just happened there. There may have been a warning against the bench of Loyalsock.
Gurney now with Pagana on him. They try for the double team. Little give and go. Ball's thrown away. Biddle, the loose ball. They pick it up. And a turnover against the Hughesville Spartans. They've turned it over 10 times tonight. Step back 3. Short. Pagana, that's for 2. Good hustle, Jones. Time called, and the good hustle that time by Biddle. Got the timeout for Loyalsock, and this will be the full minute timeout, I believe. Let's look and see. All right, it will be the minute. Let's pause for Subway. Eat fresh at Subway. Sock by 6. The hot place to be before and after the big game. The Lodge, just off the Golden Strip for great food and great fun. Whether it be Friday night happy hour, Monday night football, or a night for dinner with family and friends. And check out the all-new outdoor patio, featuring the area's best baby back ribs, great steaks, their famous mile-high nachos, juicy burgers, mouth-watering wraps and pasta, and save room for dessert. And check out the special banquet area, behind sheets in the Okana Lodge on the Golden Strip, The Lodge. Welcome to the world of River Valley Transit. Today we're going to tour this entire region that River Valley serves. Your name, sir?
Ron Drury.
And today the Carl Stutz Trolley. Where do you go with all the passengers?
We take a historic view of Williamsport, Pennsylvania.
Sounds great. Let's check it out. From the Peter Herning Transportation Museum, featuring the new Pullman car, or the Hiawatha and Susquehanna State Park, River Valley covers the region. River Valley Transit with more than 1 million riders every year, dedicated to getting you there. Hughesville has a 6-point lead, 40-34. Sock with the ball, trying to cut it. Artis gets it stripped, loose ball. Jones. 3. We're down to 29 left, third period. What was a 13-point lead? Artis, jumper, no. Put back, Biddle gets hammered. And look and see. You've got Brett Deal there. You've got Brian Gurney down there. Who's going to get the call? It will be Brian Gurney, his second personal foul of this game, and it will be team foul 4. But this is a shooting foul for Isaac Biddle, and Isaac nails it.
Nick Tanks trying to get out of this third period so he get Hanford back in the ball game.
Biddle's got 11. He shoots 61% at the free throw line on the season. He had 17 the last time they played. And Ellison Love on the bench with 4 fouls. Biddle again, 2 big free throws, and he'll cut it back to a 6-point game. Backcourt pressure, Pagana. And now here comes Gurney with 13. Jones on him. Gurney with 7. The bank won't go. Biddle. Will it count? It will not. Good attempt, got down in a hurry. The basket that went in was too late, and Artis' shot would not go. But Sock has stormed back down by 13 to cut it to a 4-point game as we turn for the final 8. 40-36. Boy, you can't ask for any better. Rennie Road Armor All-State Game of the Week. Let's pause for Subway. Eat fresh. Sock down by 4 to Hughesville.
Really like to thank all the people in this area for making our office one of the biggest and most successful really in the All-State Corporation. Right now we're looking, and with the 14,000 accounts, we're emphasizing the need to meet with as many clients as we can and review their coverages. 9 out of 10 times these reviews end up saving people money, not spending more. This is our option to make sure they're not spending more than they have to and they have the right coverage to meet their needs.
Good hands, people. Rennie Road Armor Agency.
Bye, Daddy. Wow, nice new BMW.
Thanks, but it's not new.
Not new.
No, it's pre-owned.
Look, there's a reason why you send Jenny to the Sparrows, but honor, that begins at home.
Looks like new, performs like new. And with a warranty for up to 6 years or 100,000 miles, it's hard to believe it's pre-owned.
It's pre-owned. Sparrow's honor.
You have no honor.
Fairfield BMW, the Fairfield exit off I-180 Montoursville.
Here comes Torrin Jeffries and Hughesville by 4. Final 8 minutes. Good defense, Pagana on the steal, 2. Big play, Frank Pagana. They need that senior leadership. He's cut it to a 2-point game.
And I'll tell you, Loyalsock right now is all over Hughesville with their defense.
Ellison Love playing with 4 back in the game. Taggart down to Hanford. Turning on Biddle. He goes in and it clipped again. A great block by Biddle. Good job. Got a piece of it. Here comes Pagana. Stopper needs this for 3. Front of the rim, no good. Here comes Jordan Holmes. Gurney did not start the 4th quarter, by the way. Here comes Stopper. Mike Kinney, contact, no whistle. Stopper turns, banks and hits. Two seniors that needed to pick it up, and Pagana and Stopper got them 4 back to tie the game.
And they right now have Hughesville out of sync. Hughesville has got to settle down if they're going to be back in this ball game, because the defense of Loyalsock right now is dominating them.
Great senior leadership. Pagana and then Stopper to tie at 40. They've clawed their way back from 13 down. Hanford, Taggart, yes, nice play. And again, Addison Hanford, good vision, gets a lot of assists. He'll come out of that high post or come out and then feed for the backdoor cutter, and a good job for a 2-point lead.
And Taggart put that high off the glass, which gives him a higher percentage shot at that angle.
They're staying in that zone, 2-3 zone, as they try to gang up on Biddle down there in the middle. Ellison Love pull up, jumper, no. Lesher the rebound, away to Holmes. Jeffries, nice bounce past Taggart. Good defense, Stopper got back. Holmes on the pump, too far on the bank shot. He got Biddle in the air. And now the save by Lesher. It goes back to Loyalsock with 5:54 left. And now you've got Cody Butler coming in for Lesher, and Brian Gurney coming in fresh. Sat for the first minute and a half or so of the fourth period.
You know, if you had time to sit down and dissect this game, both these coaches are using a lot of strategy and substituting players in for various situations.
There's an offensive foul against Mike Kinney. Cody Butler playing D and Kinney, that's tough.
Yeah. Well, you know what happened? Kinney got down low and came up and undercut Cody Butler. And it wasn't intentional. It was one of those things that happened. I thought it was a good call by the official.
42-40 ball game with 5:43 left. You knew this would be down to the wire again. Gurney with 17 points leads Hughesville. There's Hanford again. Kick back Holmes. Holmes, good. Steal, Pagana. On the break, Frankie, no. Gets fouled on the way up. Whistle foul, and I believe Holmes is going to pick it up. That's big. And now Frank Pagana has elevated his game. He hit the first 3 of the ball game to start the scoring for this Loyalsock team to put them on top 3-0. And then coming out of that fourth period, he is the first jumper. And then another 2 by Stopper, and a big play a moment ago, and now a big free throw by Frank Pagana. Frank Pagana, 42-41. He's got 8 points and a chance to tie the game right here at 42. Pagana, 65% of the year. He averages about 7 a game, and he hits to tie it up. He's got 9 points and 42 all. We're tied. That Hughesville lead at 38-25 has just gone away. And you can see Hughesville, since that time, has scored only 4 points.
Well, Ronnie Encinger ran a lot of people into the ball game in the first half for this reason. Hanford inside, good play by Biddle. It's going the other way.
Sock has outscored this club since the 13-point lead, 17-4. At the tail end of the third and now in the fourth period, tied at 42 with 4:52 left. Frank Pagana's come up big in the second half. There's Biddle. Little stop and go against Hanford. He got him on the way up in a 2-shot foul. And now Isaac Biddle, who hit the last 2 at the line, can give Loyalsock the lead.
Boy, this will be the first lead Loyalsock's had in a while, but their defense is just swarming against this Hughesville offense, and Hughesville is throwing the ball away, turning the ball over. They've allowed Loyalsock to creep back in, and here's a chance for a lead.
Loyalsock's last lead was 16-15. 16-15 was a long time ago in the first. Game of the week brought to you by Crystal Colburn and the gang, Robin Real Estate. Here in this East Lycoming area, Hughesville and all of Lycoming and Sullivan counties, Robin Real Estate. Biddle a pair for the lead, 44-42. He's got 14 points.
Full court pressure by the Lancers.
Greg Taggart, now Hughesville playing from behind. Kick back, Gurney. Loyalsock picked that D up, as Babe said. Gurney in a crowd, short. Biddle buries the rebound. Pagana to Love. Love, good denial, still turns, still banks and hits. What a bucket by Love. He lost the defenders, a full pivot, and the glass. So sweet as Sock leads by 6. 46-42. We'll take a Subway timeout. Eat fresh, $5 footlong at Subway. Sock now by 6. Rainbow Carpet, your flooring headquarters for over 20 years in Central PA, has you covered for all the new flooring designs. The Massera family will help you every step of the way with those new creative ideas. From carpeting, ceramic tile, laminate, vinyl, hardwoods, including exotic hardwoods like bamboo and Brazilian cherry. And their carpet and cleaning service and water and fire restoration is second to none. For all your flooring needs, see Tony, Mary, Anthony, and John, the Massera family at Rainbow Carpet. Palco Federal Credit Union has been a tradition in our area for nearly 30 years. Tom, Rachel, tell me why you're different than all the other financial institutions.
Gary, we're owned by our members. Not everyone is eligible to be a member of the credit union. I ask that you visit our website or give us a call on our 800 line to see if you're eligible to join.
Tom, what are the services that you have to offer?
Gary, we offer everything that you can possibly want. We have checking, savings, loans, home line, our online banking, where you can do everything from the convenience of your home. We would like you to be our next member at Palco.
We've got a 46-42 game. Remember, in the third, Hughesville jumped out by 13. It was 38-25. Since that point in the third, this ball club from Hughesville has been outscored 21-4. And Sock leads by 6. And now Hughesville, big possession here with 4 minutes even to play in the game. Gurney. Banks, offensive foul, and Steven Stopper got position and hit the deck. Wow, and the Hughesville fans don't like it, but that's a good call.
Yeah, that's a good call. Yeah, I thought that was a good call. And I'll tell you what, right now, in the fourth period, let's take a look at a replay here. Steven Stopper did a good job of falling on that one there, but still, it was within reason.
Now Loyalsock's got the advantage. They're trying to look for Biddle high, fronted by Pardo. Biddle goes up. Good job, Gurney. Got a hand in the ball and is no foul. Cleanly pulls it up. They're going to call it the jump ball, and it will still be possession arrow Loyalsock. Good defense on the double team with 3:45 left and a 4-point Sock lead. Love hit that sweet shot the last time. Ellison Love has had a big night. He sat a good bit of the third. He's got 16, but sat a lot of the third due to fouls. And Biddle off the Love feed. And now Sock's taking control of the game, 48-42.
Love beat his man in the perimeter, drew the defender, and Biddle was wide open, dished it off. Biddle finishes.
Brian Gurney. Sock's defense has got Hughesville out of their chemistry, out of their rhythm, and out of sync in the game. Down by 6. Big possession, Hughesville. Jeffries, no. Now it won't stay in, and Biddle is controlling the paint. Isaac Biddle rebounds have been huge in this game. Remember the last time they played, Biddle had 16. He's got 12 already with 2:50 to play and 5 block shots in the game. Here's Love. Good strip, Hughesville. Boy, talk about collision. Love running into Cody Butler, and the ball goes out of bounds, and the ball's coming back to Hughesville.
Ronnie, answer your question. It was tough to see who that went off of.
Well,
I hate to see Love jump into piles like that because he has 4 fouls.
And Cody Butler, of course, Love played a little football, but Cody Butler's a big guy. 48-42. Dylan Lesher, the inbound, Magacic in his face. 6-point Loyalsock lead, 2.5 to play in the game. Big possession right now, down by 6. Here's Gurney, Taggart. Hughesville needs a bucket here. You miss here, then you really are in tough shape. Can't hit the 3, Magacic the rebound. Frank Pagano. Ellison Love, and now they're going to make him come out and take some time off. And if you got to put me to the line, is what Sock's going to say. They're going into that replace in the motion offense now and try to get a backdoor cutter and take time off. Bagacic double team Pagano. Right now, CI says only take a good shot. Don't just take one. Make them foul or get a backdoor cut. Ellison Love with 1:48, a bump, a whistle, a foul on Holmes. And Ellison Love to the free throw line, and Loyalsock the advantage by 6. And now, Antoine Ellison Love, who has played now with 4 personals in this 4th period, sat out a good bit of the 3rd, but they got away with it, and Sock elevated their game. Timeout CI at the free throw line. Let's see, it's going to be the full minute. We'll take a minute for Subway. $5 footlong every whole sub at Subway. 48-42 Sock.
Wouldn't you just love to get away from this cold, dreary weather and relax on a sunny Caribbean beach right now? Well, AAA Travel can get you there with the largest selection of resorts and all-inclusive packages at the most competitive rates around. We offer all the most sought-after destinations: the Bahamas, Virgin Islands, Cancun, Jamaica, and more at prices that fit most any budget. Don't travel with strangers, travel with someone you trust. Call your nearest AAA Travel professional today or visit AAA.com for the widest selection of Caribbean vacations at the most competitive prices.
Local people, local pride. That's what Montour Home Comfort Services has been about for over 80 years now. Trained technicians with years and years of experience give you 24-hour emergency service and peace of mind. Special programs like the Comfort Club and price protection save you money over the course of your heating season. Call 1-888-MONTOUR today. That's 1-888-MONTOUR. Montour Home Comfort Services. The name you know, the company you trust.
The irony of this game, the last time they played in January, Hughesville trailed by 13 and came back, force overtime, and win it going away. In this game, Hughesville led by 13, and now they've been outscored 24-4 since that point, as this ball club from Sock now has taken a 7-point lead. 49-42, can make it 8 here. Will not go down. 49-42. Hughesville has 4 baskets in the second half. 4 field goals. That's amazing. That time Love, the whistle and the foul, and Love's going to foul out of the game on a steal attempt. But he means so much to this club. Love's going to leave, but he's got his team up by 7. 49-42. And now you put Brian Gurney to the line. And they remember what Gurney did the last time they played. He was 20 of 21 and 14 out of 14. And he did that in overtime in a 65-49 win the last time. Ellison Love, 17 points. He had 11 at the half. 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. A solid night for one of the best in this part of Pennsylvania.
All right, Gurney goes to the foul line. He's usually deadly, but has not been tonight. He's missed a couple.
Gurney, again the miss. Boy, you don't see that very often. And now Sock feeling good, up by 7 with the ball in the lead. And Hughesville can't fool around. They're going to have to pretty much put this team to the line. Hanford off the steal. Pagano got it back. Jones finishes. And that could really put the dagger in the heart of the Spartans. 51-42. They need 3 here. Taggart for 3. They need it. Will not go down, and Jones the rebound, and here comes Sock smelling a win over the number 4 team in the state.
Sock breaks the press again as a man open.
Jones, stopper, yes! And there's your game with 56 seconds and a 53-42 run. That's the best Loyalsock basketball in a long time. And Biddle buries the rebound. They're going to get a travel call there. But it's an 11-point lead with 47.5 seconds left in this game. And this is a Hughesville team that has not scored in about a quarter and a half.
Yeah, and it's a Hughesville team that has not scored a lot because of the defense of the Loyalsock Lancers. They have just played a tremendous defensive game. Here's another one.
Home short, Biddle the rebound, stopper the ball. to finish. Jones gets clipped going up. Brian Gurney will help him up. 53-42. And now you hope, you remember what happened at Loyalsock when it was all Hughesville and OT and they want it going away. Tonight, same thing as a year ago. Loyalsock came here and beat Hughesville. Hughesville went to Loyalsock and beat the Lancers. And boy, and then the rubber match, Sock actually won the District 4 title, but then Hughesville extended farther in the playoffs. What a rivalry. This game brought to you by Dolly's Diner, right behind Rita's in the Golden Strip. 7 days a week, great breakfast. They serve breakfast all day. 5 a.m. to 3 every day. Great lunch specials. Dolly's Diner in Loyalsock. 54-42. Gurney, good. Defense by Biddle made him take his shot away. Holmes, Taggart, Hanford got his man in the air. Jumper goes, finally goes, 54-44. And now Nick Tagg needs to talk about it. 21.6 seconds, but Sock smells victory number 18. We'll take the full minute. For Subway, $5 footlong at Subway. Sock by 10. When it comes to great food, great fun, great sports, you've got to make it to Rival Sports Bar and Grill on River Avenue, known for their famous California wood-fired pizza.
I love the pizza. I love the wings. I love the drink specials. Come to Rivals. It's absolutely the best.
Plus, Monday night is Mexican night. Wednesday night is their famous wings night. Thursday, Italian night, featuring karaoke starting at 9. And Friday night, the Big Fish Fry. Rivals, River Avenue. For the finest detail in hand.
He's on. You're back.
54-44 score in the game. Here comes Pagana. He gets hammered going up. He's fouled. It counts. And that'll do it. And they separate the players, Lesher and Biddle, and Sock is on their way. Loyalsock Lancers, we should say, in this third period, they've had a tough time finding the bucket. They've scored 8 since the end of the third period, and only 5 baskets in the second half of the game.
And the Lancer defense and the fact that Ronnie Ensinger in the first half of this ball game ran so many people into the ball game, kept fresh legs, and those fresh legs played defense in the second half. That was the difference in this ball game. This is a, it's ironic, as you said, Gary Crispin, that so many parallels have happened, including last year, each team won on its opponent's floor.
56-44 score of the ball game. So a 13-point lead evaporated. Sock clawed their way back. It was 40-36 as we turned for home. And then Loyalsock just went cold. And this club just made a heck of a run as Loyalsock came back. Hughesville had the lead. And now Loyalsock is going to try to win this going away here. 57-44, they're up by 13. Taggart goes hard to the hole and hits, but it's going to be too late. 57-46. Pagana's going to run it out with 4. That's it. Loyalsock has won it. And they've knocked off the 4th-ranked team, arch rival Hughesville, in the state of Pennsylvania. But you know there's got to be a rubber match somewhere in the District 4 playoffs. 57-46, the score in this ball game. Impressive win for the Loyalsock Lancers that just took the momentum away from Loyalsock, and Sock struggled to score in the second half of the game. And they did a lot of it with Ellison Love off the bench. I think one of the big turning points, babe, in that ball game that brought Sock back when it was 38-27. Ian Artis hit a 3 to draw within 8. And then Ortiz off a steal scores. He had 5 in a row to cut it to 6. They came right back down and scored again, and they were on a heck of a run at that point. They went on a 9-0 run and got themselves back in the game, and they end up winning it. Gone away. Final score, Sock has won it 57-46. Final score of this ball game, 18-1 record, 18-2 we should say for Loyalsock, and now 17-2 for Hughesville. Hughesville's got a tough week next week, babe, because we'll be with them in Lewisburg for the ball game this coming Monday night with the replays Tuesday and Wednesday here on Comcast 70.
Well, I'll tell you what, you look at those 2 records, both teams have 2 losses, but remember, one of the losses for Hughesville is against Communications Tech. That's not a league loss. So Monday night's game becomes huge for Hughesville. If they want to win the conference championship, they've got to win against Lewisburg on Monday night to stay alive. But tonight it was all Lancers. Great defense, great coaching by Ronnie Ensinger, and they come out with a big win.
Huge win, big comeback in the second half of this ball game. In a game that at halftime in this ball game, of course, 35-24 halftime lead tonight. 11-point lead. They extended to 13. And then Sock comes roaring back to win the ball game, going away 57-46. The last time it was Hughesville that came roaring back. Boy, we're hoping they play again. We'll take a timeout. Good ball game. We've had great games all year on cable sports. Thank the sponsors. The Rennie Road Armor All-State Game of the Week, Fairfield Auto Group post-game show, and our Lodge Star of the Game. It's all coming up next. Randy, a lot of years in this business, but really your business and getting people covered comes down to great relationships with all your clients.
That's true, Gary. We've built from 0 accounts up to around 14,000 over 30 years. And after 4 or 5 years, almost 90% of our business comes from referrals, family and friends of customers that we already have. I think that says a lot about the agency.
And you are the largest agency in this entire area, one of the largest all-state agencies in the entire country.
We're probably in the top 10 with Allstate in the country out of almost 16,000 agents. And I know in this area we are definitely the largest, and I know in the state of Pennsylvania I'm the largest Allstate agency.
This year you're having some record months here, and so many people are making the switch. Let's talk about it. Is that about multiple discounts, but also having an insurance company that people really trust in Allstate?
This is true. Allstate, I said from the very beginning I would never associate with a company that I knew wouldn't take care of people, and that's what we're all about. When people do have a claim and a problem, we need to be there for them. That's what they want from us.
And one thing they do want is service whenever they need it. And they're going to call you at any time of the day. They've called you Christmas morning, and you're there for them, right?
That's true. We keep the largest or the greatest amount of hours in the area. We're open Monday through Thursday from 8:30 in the morning till 8 at night. We have Friday till 6, and Saturday we're open from 9 to 1. We also have 24-hour-a-day live customer service. We're at midnight. You can call and get the status on a bill or a claim, and this is important to people in today's world, that we're here no matter what time it is or when it is.
When you talk about success, Fairfield Auto Group has had it, the cars, the service, but you better talk body shop, Rick Wigley. Well, I tell you, the best body shop in Central PA.
That's the whole idea, Gary, is to take a car that's been hit or damaged and make it look like new and make it look like it's not ever been touched, and that's what we do at the body shop.
I tell you, we've seen the amazing before and after shots. What about the car behind us right here?
Actually, this car had almost $20,000 worth of damage, and I defy anybody to look at it and say it's even been hit or painted. It looks brand new.
It's incredible. I've seen them, the before and after, and they look like they've never been dented before.
That's the whole idea, so you can't tell it's been hit.
Remember, the body shop is right behind Fairfield Hyundai East 3rd Golden Strip in Williamsport, covering the entire Fairfield Auto Group. Rick, congratulations on 23 great years.
Thanks, Gary. Congratulations to you and Cable Sports.
Hey, thanks again. Fairfield for fair deals.
Creating smiles for the people of Williamsport, Lockhaven, Wellsboro, Spring Mills, and Berwick. Lynn Orthodontics is Dr. Heister Lynn, a board-certified orthodontist. Dr. Lynn is also certified in Invisalign, He offers free consultations, in-house financing, and low monthly payment plans. And of course, Lynn Orthodontics accepts all insurances. We'll give you a smile to be proud of. Call Lynn Orthodontics to schedule a free consultation.
At Price Optical, we set our sights on your vision. Our focus is on providing complete quality eye care. Whether your sport is football, basketball, or baseball, stop by Price Optical for all your sports eyewear needs. Sports eyewear is a durable solution for keeping your kids' eyes safe and protected. We also have a large selection of everyday kids' frames. At Price Optical, our selection is great and our service is better. After all, quality is always the best deal. Price Optical for the finest in eyewear.
Welcome to the world of River Valley Transit. Today we're going to tour this entire region that River Valley serves. Your name, sir?
Ron Drury.
And today the Carl Stutz Trolley. Where do you go with all the passengers?
We take a historic view of Williamsport, Pennsylvania.
Sounds great. Let's check it out.
From the Peter Hertig Transportation Museum, featuring the new Pullman car, or the Hiawatha and Susquehanna State Park, River Valley covers the region.
River Valley Transit with more than 1 million riders every year, dedicated to getting you there. Rainbow Carpet, your flooring headquarters for over 20 years in Central PA, has you covered for all the new flooring designs. The Masser family will help you every step of the way with those new creative ideas. From carpeting, ceramic tile, laminate, vinyl, hardwoods, including exotic hardwoods like bamboo and Brazilian cherry. And their carpet and cleaning service and water and fire restoration is second to none. For all your flooring needs, see Tony, Mary, Anthony, and John, the Masser family at Rainbow Carpet. And now they're saying, how about them Lancers tonight, 57-46. What a comeback win as Hughesville had this club down by 13, much the way Loyalsock had Hughesville down the last time by 13 as we turn for home. Momentum this time swings Loyalsock. At one point, they wanted a 23-4 run. Hughesville, from that time when they had the 13-point lead, they scored 8 more. 57-46 final score, and our Lodge stars of the ball game, Antoine Ellison Love and Isaac Biddle. Antoine had 17 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and Isaac had 16, 13 rebounds, 5 blocked shots. Guys, congratulations. The defense turning it up. That really did it all tonight.
Yeah, we just had to come out at halftime and play hard defense. That's what we had to do.
Well, see, I tell you, you guys are down like 9 at the half, and you got the momentum. You seized the opportunity. Ironically, you early in the third quarter get your 4th personal foul. You have to sit down. Ian Artis hit a big 3, and then a steal got it to Artis, who scored 5 in a row. You cut it to 6, and then you guys were on the march. And you had to watch it from the bench.
Yeah, it was tough watching from the bench, but knowing my team stepped it up another notch, that just made me feel better. Give me a break.
Isaac Biddle, what a night tonight. And you played Isaac Biddle basketball. Last time we saw you, they ganged up on you with Lewisburg and Rice down there in that zone and tried to double team. Tonight, you just turned it on. You felt your game.
Yeah, when Antoine fouled out, I knew that I had to do my job and pick it up a notch. I had to contribute. I had to clean the boards. I had to score, obviously. And, I had to do my job. And I had to play with heart. I mean, because that's Lance the way.
Huge, babe.
We said at the beginning of the game, we said these teams got to get contributions out of all players. It's got to be a team effort. One guy, it's not going to be Ellison Love against Gurney or Biddle against Gurney. It's got to be a team effort, and it was tonight. I'll tell you what, your teammates really supported you. Frankie Pagana had a good game. Stopper hit a big 3, and we talked about Artis. I mean, it really was a team effort.
I mean, it was, like I said, when Antoine fouled out, we all knew we had to pick it up a notch. We had to contain Gurney. We had to stop the penetrations, and we all had to box out and clean the boards, and we all had to play with heart and hustle. Like I said, it's the Lance way, and we're just looking forward. The rest of the season, we're just looking forward to having good ball games and winning.
What was the strategy coming into the game tonight? I really thought in the first quarter you guys were running a lot of players in, and in the second half, when you guys were playing great defense, I thought those fresh legs that you kept in the first half was a difference.
The strategy was when Coach puts fresh legs in, he wants them to contribute. No matter if I sit out, if Bogey subs in for me, he has to contribute and fill in my shoes and do what I do and clean the boards and score. And we have to play as a team. I think everybody did that tonight.
Big team win tonight, guys. Good ball game.
Thanks.
Huge win, and now with the playoffs around the corner, you've been down this road before, both of you guys. Do you feel this win will lift you momentum-wise, the chemistry of the club, feeling like you're going to start to peak at the right time with the playoffs around the corner?
Definitely. This is the time to get everything on track and start our winning streak right now. We just got to start playing hardball.
Well, defensively, boy, you play D like that, get your transition going. You guys are in a zone. Big win, guys. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Thank you.
We're going to come back. We'll have more. This is the Fairfield Auto Group postgame show. And our Lodge stars of the game tonight, Antoine Ellison Love and Isaac Biddle. They did it tonight. Sock storms back and wins by 11. We'll be back. Don't go away.
Bye, Daddy.
Wow, nice new BMW.
Thanks, but it's not new.
Not new.
No, it's pre-owned.
Look, there's a reason why you send Jenny to the Sparrows, but honor, that begins at home.
Looks like new, performs like new. And with a warranty for up to 6 years or 100,000 miles, it's hard to believe it's pre-owned.
It's pre-owned. Sparrow's honor.
You have no honor.
Fairfield BMW, the Fairfield exit off I-180 Montoursville.
The hot place to be before and after the big game. The Lodge, just off the Golden Strip for great food and great fun. Whether it be Friday night happy hour, Monday night football, or a night for dinner with family and friends. And check out the all-new outdoor patio, featuring the area's best baby back ribs, great steaks, their famous mile-high nachos, juicy burgers, mouth-watering wraps and pasta, and save room for dessert. And check out the special banquet area, behind sheets in the Okana Lodge on the Golden Strip, The Lodge.
Local people, local pride. That's what Montour Home Comfort Services has been about for over 80 years now. Trained technicians with years and years of experience give you 24-hour emergency service and peace of mind. Special programs like the Comfort Club and price protection save you money over the course of your heating season. Call 1-888-MONTOUR today. That's 1-888-MONTOUR. Montour Home Comfort Services. The name you know, the company you trust.
Ode to the Subway $5 footlong. For a meal both your appetite and your wallet can passionately embrace. Dig into an entire foot of fantabulous flavor for a freakishly low $5. That's 41.7 cents a delicious inch. So high five Abe Lincoln and liquidate your hunger with the massively meaty sub. Any regular footlong, just $5 each. Only at Subway restaurants. Subway, eat fresh.
Wouldn't you just love to get away from this cold, dreary weather and relax on a sunny Caribbean beach right now? Well, AAA Travel can get you there with the largest selection of resorts and all-inclusive packages at the most competitive rates around. We offer all the most sought-after destinations: the Bahamas, Virgin Islands, Cancun, Jamaica, and more at prices that fit most any budget. Don't travel with strangers, travel with someone you trust. Call your nearest AAA Travel professional today or visit AAA.com for the widest selection of Caribbean vacations at the most competitive prices.
When it comes to great food, great fun, great sports, you've got to make it to Rival Sports Bar and Grill on River Avenue, known for their famous California wood-fired pizza.
I love the pizza. I love the wings. I love the drink specials. Come to Rivals. It's absolutely the best.
Plus, Monday night is Mexican night. Wednesday night is their famous wings night. Thursday, Italian night, featuring karaoke starting at 9. And Friday night, the Big Fish Fry. Rivals, River Avenue. We're back. Fairfield Auto Group post-game show. Head coach Ron Ensinger. Boy, I tell you, you've been in a lot of games over the years. Boy, these are the exciting ones. You love it when you can come back from behind. You're down by 9 at the half. What are you telling your club as you roared back to win it going away?
Well, we told them, defense is going to win this ball game. Our game plan was to wear down Gurney, and initially the game plan didn't appear as if it was working, but then, the second half, it did take its toll. We kept fresh guys on them, and our defense just picked it up a couple notches. Holding Hughesville to 16 points and a half is tremendous defense.
They had like 5 baskets or so in the second half. At one point, you guys, I had you down for a 23-4 run. It was 38-25, and we talked off camera that I think one of the big plays had to be Artis comes off. You got Antoine on the bench in foul trouble. Love's on the bench, and who comes down? Artis hits a bucket for 3.
And then you're going to see a transition here. This is Loyalsock, not the Artis play. Artis then scored in transition for 5 points. He cut it to 6. But this is a great Loyalsock basketball. Jones, that real tip in by Stopper. You've got a play by Stopper. The senior steps up. Pagana stepped up, had a dozen points. And you needed that from other guys. We talked about balance, CI, before the game. And you got balance tonight. Bagacic came up big. Artis up big. Bunch of guys contribute. And your big guys, Love and Biddle, do it again.
Yeah, I thought Biddle really was a good force inside. He cleared the glass the second half. I thought perhaps a little intimidation occurred in there because he really shut down the big guys from Hughesville. And they're quality ball players, so that was a heck of a chore for Isaac. And Ian coming off the bench, Tyler Bagacic coming off the bench. You know, our game actually was picked up a notch or two when they came in rather than, you know, slacking off.
Yeah, everybody came in and made plays, and that was huge, babe.
Well, you know, Ronnie, I want to ask you 2 questions about some strategy in tonight's game because I thought this was a well-coached game by you and your staff coming into this ball game. One is taking Gurney out of the game. Now, I think every player on the floor at one time or another was guarding Gurney out there.
I know. Everyone but me.
Everyone but you. But you're the one that directed it, so that's what counts. But, you know, at the end of the game, I thought Pagana really finished it off. I thought was he your ace in the hole that you were going to go to?
Well, the thing is, I actually got mad at Frank in the middle of the game because I didn't think he was really doing what he had to do to win the game. I said, you're a senior, you've got to step it up. And lo and behold, he did. He really came through in the second half.
Yeah, really did a good job on Gurney. And the other thing was, in the first half of the ball game, I thought your rotation of putting players into the ball game kept fresh legs. And in the second half, when you needed to play that defense, you had fresh legs out there on the floor, and they really forced that offensive Hughesville away from the basket.
Well, thank you, babe. You know, that was our game plan. We try to utilize most of the guys on the bench. Hughesville does the same thing. I mean, they had I looked over. We had 2 or 3 guys going in, but they had 3 white guys, white uniforms going in too. So, you know, they kept matching it up. But I thought that going down the stretch, that just our defense, you know, we didn't permit them to attack, and we didn't permit them to shoot set shots.
Good job, Coach. That was a nice ball game.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, great defense. And now you talk about needing momentum at the time. You guys were down against Lewisburg, hanging the heads a bit, not feeling good. Every time you have adversity, you guys somehow dig down deep and come back. And now you're in a great position in districts, great position to get momentum when you need to do it with the playoffs around the corner.
Well, we got to take it game by game. We have 2 big games this week, and, you know, whatever happens as far as the brackets are concerned. You know, I just hope that Loyalsock and Hughesville are on opposite brackets.
It should be fun. CI, big win. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot, Joe.
Sock goes to 18-2 in the year. Hughesville 17-2. 2 teams in the top 10 of the state. Somehow we feel they're probably going to play all over again. We're going to take a timeout. This is the Fairfield Auto Group postgame show. We'll be back with more. A final wrap-up. Don't go away.
Dad! Hey, sweetheart. Good to meet you, Tim.
Likewise, sir.
Beautiful new BMW.
Beautiful, yes, but not new.
Son, I know a new car when I see one.
Yeah, but it's pre-owned.
Right. And you'll get the master's suite tonight, Tim.
Looks like new, performs like new. And with a warranty for up to 6 years or 100,000 miles, it's hard to believe it's pre-owned.
Fairfield BMW, the Fairfield exit off I-180 Montoursville.
You know, I made the switch. You should make the switch, too, when it comes to insurance. Rennie Road Armel Agency for Allstate here in Westminster Drive. Rennie, congratulations on 30-plus great years.
Thanks, Gary. We can meet everybody's insurance needs from auto, home, life to commercial. We have very, very great prices and a great discount package available right now.
Absolutely. Great discounts now. Rennie, what is that number? Best way to call you?
921 Westminster Drive at 326-6645.
The good hands people, Rennie Road Armel Agency. Wouldn't it be great to cruise the islands right now in a beautiful new Royal Caribbean cruise ship? Enjoy delicious food, exciting entertainment, and casinos and much more while cruising to destinations such as Mexico, Bermuda, the Caribbean, Europe, and Alaska. Royal Caribbean cruises are more affordable than you may think, and with cruising, all your essentials are included, like lodging and meals. But you better book right now. That's right, for the best rate, call AAA today or check them at AAA.com for the cruise of a lifetime.
Hi, everybody. I'm Babe Mayer. Today, sports participation requires quickness, agility, core strength, and explosive power. At the Mayer Sport Training Center, athletes develop these and many more physical skills necessary to improve sports performance and reduce sports injuries. Interested in improving quickness, agility, core strength, and explosive power? Contact me, Babe Mayer, at 322-3910. The Mayer Sport Training Center, located in Ragnar's Racquetball and Fitness Center. Call 322-3910.
Rainbow Carpet, your flooring headquarters for over 20 years in Central PA, has you covered for all the new flooring designs. The Massera family will help you every step of the way with those new creative ideas. From carpeting, ceramic tile, laminate, vinyl, hardwoods, including exotic hardwoods like bamboo and Brazilian cherry. And their carpet and cleaning service and water and fire restoration is second to none. For all your flooring needs, see Tony, Mary, Anthony, and John, the Massera family at Rainbow Carpet. For the finest detail and handcrafted jewelry, there is one name to know. Blair Brothers Goldsmiths, Oaks Plaza, East 3rd, Golden Strip in Williamsport. Let them make you an original. And remember, they are your diamond headquarters. Absolutely the best prices, bar none, on diamonds anywhere in Central PA. And of course, the finest gemstones in the world today, from sapphires to tanzanite. Now is the time to let them make you an original. Blair Brothers Goldsmiths, your diamond headquarters, Golden Strip.
102.7 KISS FM, Central PA's home of big hits. 102.7 KISS FM with Kelly Clarkson, Nickelback, John Mayer. 102.7 KISS FM with Christina Aguilera, Bon Jovi, Rob Thomas. 102.7 KISS FM, Central PA's home for big fun weekday mornings on the Chrisman Morning Show with Gary, Gail, and Rod the Boy. It's Central PA's most listened to radio station. 102.7 KISS FM.
We're back one more time. Rennie Road Armo All-State Game of the Week and Fairfield Auto Group post-game show. Stars of the game are Lodge stars of the game, and the Sock fans will probably be there grabbing a bite to eat with the best baby back ribs and more around in the Williamsport area tonight. Loyalsock, that's their place, the Loyalsock Lounge, and I'm sure it'll be hopping at the Lodge. 57-46, a huge comeback win. You know, this is a ball club down by 13, 38-25, and they hold Hughesville to 8 points the rest of the way. That was midway through that third period, and they went on a run. You have to look back at my notes. At one point, it was a 23-4 run before Hughesville put a bucket back in again. But, you know, it was, again, two teams playing on the other opponent's court when they come up big at the end of the game and win it going away, and I can't wait to see him play again.
Well, it's the last game that'll be played on a home court because the next one will be in a neutral court somewhere, and if they do match up in the final or wherever they would end up matching up, it'll be on a different floor, Montoursville, Williamsport, something like that, and always makes it more fun.
Oh, it's going to be great.
The house, and it'll be a great show. But, you know, I thought it was all Lancers tonight in the second half of that ball game. I thought they came out with a good game plan, and their defense was just smothering. But, you know, Nick Tagliaferri has told us before, I don't mind losing ball games.
Yep, that's right.
He doesn't mind losing ball games in the regular season. He doesn't want to lose in the playoffs. But he says, I don't mind losing ball games, he said, because you get better when you lose ball games. You find out where your weaknesses are. Don't worry, the Hughesville Spartans will be back. They'll make some changes and some adjustments. So will Ronnie Ensinger, and these are two premier teams. It's going to be a lot of fun if they meet next time.
Yeah, in this ball game tonight, Brian Gurney leads the way for Hughesville, 17 points, and then Jeffrey's the other player with 8. Only one guy in double digits. That's got to be something Tag's got to be concerned about. On the other side, Love had 17, but sat a good bit of that third part of the fourth quarter in foul trouble. Biddle with a solid 16 points. He blocked 5 shots, had 13 rebounds. And, you know, the last 2 ball games, Isaac Biddle has had 28 rebounds against this club from Hughesville. Huge game, and Frank began a solid dozen points, hit the first 3 of the night, and then down the stretch, Frankie came up with some big plays as this club wins it going away. Final score, 57-46. We're going to be with Hughesville on Monday night, which is a makeup from a game scheduled last week at Lewisburg. You know what Lewisburg did the last time they played Sock? They beat Loyalsock in overtime the last time out by 10 points, 66-56. Sox lost 2 both times in OT. And remember, the last time Hughesville played Lewisburg, they go double OT before winning on this court right here. We've got a big game and a tough one for Tags Ball Club. We'll be with Lewisburg and Hughesville Monday night. Replays Tuesday and Wednesday at 7 here on Comcast Channel 770, and it's going to be a great game. Babe, it was fun tonight. We better run, but we'll see you the next time out. Should be fun.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun, and looking forward to it. Plus, we got the postseason. We got a lot of teams that are alive right now. It's always a fun time of the year.
Absolutely.
Here in Central Pennsylvania and in District 4.
For our entire crew, for Babe Mayer, I'm Gary Crispin saying so long from Hughesville High. Final score tonight, it was the Lancers' night to shine. They win over the Spartans 57-46. Burke running way outside.